They all love the story till they end it. Yeah. They fake smiling, I'm wild, and they talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing your lies, let the circus begin. Yeah. You love to hate me, that's the symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. 304, always frontin' like she real online, but in person silent, not a bar, not a line. Kinda think she slick, but he copy my way. Whole squad of clowns, y'all belong in a cave. Let me throw shade, but still watch my views. Smiles fade, happy but misery ooze. Don't be too slow, still tryna keep pace. All of y'all mad cause I won't play fake. Yeah. Keep talking, I hit off. I'm the headline, you the rumor mill. I drop facts, y'all just pop them pills. They wanna be me but can't take the fire. I spit real bars, you just chase desire. Every post you make got me in your head. Rent free living, you're the walking dead. Keep that shade, I convert to light. You bark online, but you quiet on sight. Fake smiling, I'm wild, and they talk when I'm gone, saying my name in a whisper, that's I know I'm strong. You hate the truth, but the truth still wins. I'm exposing May's lies, let the circus begin. Yeah, you love to hate me, that's a symptom, not the cure. Fake look contagious, but my soul stay pure. Yeah. Don't need no crew, I'm my own protection. Truth hit deep like a resurrection. Keep my name in your mouth, that's promotion. While I'm moving like waves, all motion. All motion, yeah. Yeah, you scream loyalty, but your vibe say fraud. Keep your fake praise, I'm tight with God. When I step in, tension rise in the air. They mad, I'm the truth, they just can't compare. So talk your talk, but remember this fact. You love to hate me, but you still coming back. Yeah. Keep smiling
Hey,
fake.
everybody. Welcome to the weekend update with me, your host, Feminine and Fierce. I hope you guys have had a great weekend so far. I know I have. So I was waiting. I never did see if Marissa went live. I was talking, I went into Tibby's while I was working, or because I had to work today. Um, and I went into Tibby's around 4 something ish. I had a break. I finally got my lunch break. So I went in there and Marissa said she was going to go live and I kept waiting. But I didn't see if she went ever did go live. Yes, perfect timing. Love to hear it. Hey everybody. That's my jam too. Definitely grew on me. I will say I did not think it was the best thing at the beginning, but it definitely grew on me. There's some parts that are messed up. I just never went back and fixed it. One day your name will be in green. I love that. Hey, Tilly. Haven't seen you in a while. We missing you around here. Hey, I was just catching up on your older live. Love that energy. She said after you, she will go live after you. Oh, okay. See, asked her earlier and she was saying like early evening. So I kept waiting because I was gonna go live a little bit earlier and then I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and go live. Maybe she had to go into work or something. Hey Blicky. Shout out to Jesse for that super chat. Connie Renee, love you, beautiful. Round of applause and curtsy to you reaching 10K. I love that. Thank you so much. If you're over on Facebook, make your way over. All you have to do is go out of the live that you're in and scroll to the top of the page. You will see a link there. It says live now on YouTube. Let's go. Click it. Come on over. It should say weekend update. Yeah, she might go live after mine. Okay, cool. I just didn't because she said early evening, so I was like, okay, cool. I figured she'd be live like when I got off work. Um, but hey, after me, even better. Finally up late to catch a live. Love that. Hey, everybody. So yeah, enter the chat at your own risk. If you see someone or something you don't like, all you got to do is block them. Keep your peace. I watch your replays maybe twice a day. Thank you so much, Donna. I love that. Um, hey, Samantha. That's YouTube doing the commercials, but that is how I get paid. So I appreciate that. Um, yeah, block them. Unless you want to tussle. If you want to argue about your opinion, go for it. We're all allowed to have our opinions. In fact, I encourage you to think for yourself. Um, tussle, but I'm not the babysitter nor referee. That's on y'all. We're all adults here. If we're not, we should be. So if you're not an adult, exit left. Um, so yeah, I'm not your babysitter. If you get aggravating, annoying, distracting, whatever. Even if I just feel like if I don't like your name and I want to mute you, then I will do so. But you can come back in 5 minutes and try again. Now, if it's your name, I don't know. I might just say change it, but no, I would never. Shout out to Mostly for that flower. Thank you. Shit, I didn't even tell the person. I think I did eventually tell the person. I don't know if I ever told them to change their name. I just told them it was weird. But yeah, I don't do that. I don't tell adults what to do. Hey, Save a Child. Oh, I love that, Sniper. Thank you. Hey, Jennifer. Hey, everybody coming in. Hey. What else? What else was it I was going to tell you guys? I missed y'all yesterday. Hey. Not the name. Yeah, I was trying to think if I actually did tell that, because remember there was somebody that had like Feminine and Fierce as their name, and they were like going into lives making people think it was me. But I don't even think I told them to change their name. I was just trying to give like the most basic example, like basically saying like regardless, if I want to, I'll do it type thing. And that's the best I could come up with in the time. Hey, Linda. Hey. Yeah, G Linda. Hey, you're G Linda from now on. So the guitar. What guitar? Did I miss a guitar? Shout out to oh, did somebody send one? Shout out to Layla for the floating heart. Oh, I see it now. Shout out to Makisha for the Fiesta guitar. It didn't pop up on my side. Y'all miss me too good. Shout out to Layla. I got that one. It's so hard when they don't pop up. It's hard to see them because it's just like looks like a regular comment. I was hanging on the back of the bus. I did see you. I did. I was just asking if you went. I thought you said you were going live early evening, so I kept waiting and then they said no, you'll probably go live after me. So I think she's doing an open panel. Hey Sharon, you think it was Kimbo? I don't know. Hey Sharon. Shout out to Lakita for the floating heart. Butterfly says hey to everybody. All right, we're gonna get into it. Facebook, I'm gonna say goodbye to you. Also, replay if you're watching the replay, hype up the video. You can hype up the lives on replay. Hey, Quavi, you've been catching up, Vixen. You can hype them up on replay. Any videos in the video tab. Also, hit that thumbs up. I greatly appreciate it. If you're in the chat, you can hit the X on the right-hand side, and you'll be able to see it. If not, you can scroll right under the video and see it. You were happy Mother's Day. Thank you, Puffane. Shout out to Puffane for that Mother's Day. Shout out to Layla for the star and Patricia for the star. Did you see all? Yes. Yes, Linda. I did not see your message about it, but we are going to get into a little Queen Op stuff here at the beginning because we do have much more like Maybay drama to get into. But I'm going to say goodbye to Facebook. And I know if I do the Maybay drama first that I'll forget to do or won't have time. Hey, Michelle, or Michelle, is it Michelin? I thought it was Michelle, but I said it wrong. Shout out to CP for that super chat. Have you? Yes, I have. Yes, I have. You guys know I have got y'all. I have got the hookup so we can all see it together. So we can all watch it together. But yeah, so we're going to get into the Queen Op stuff. It's not very long, and then we'll get into the Maybay malarkey. But, and definite trigger warning. Trigger warning. I have it on the beginning of the video, but at the beginning, like it says warning with flashing lights in case somebody comes in. But definite trigger warning. There are some things about ABs and late term ABs. So this is my trigger warning. Please heed to that. If you need to come back in a little bit, I completely understand. She did not get an AB, but she does talk about the process. So just so you guys know. Shout out to Fendi for that super chat. Congratulations, Miss Connie. Thank you, Fendi. Couldn't have done it without you guys. Shout out to you for that super chat. But yes, definite trigger warning.
So today is day 3 of a 3-day countdown to when I go and get my second trimester pregnancy removed from my stomach. I'm homeless right now. I don't have much to offer the baby. And I already did one adoption, so I don't feel comfortable really going forward with another adoption right now. For those of y'all that don't know, I do already have 2 autistic children, but one of them, which is in my care, and the person that was helping me with her since I got pregnant on her doesn't help me with her anymore. So things are just really tough for me right now. And as much as I would love to keep my baby, I just can't. So come with me on this journey to get my second trimester abortion. And yeah, it's officially 24 hours from my second trimester abortion. I'm pretty messed up right now thinking about how they're going to rip my baby apart limb by limb. I have to do this. I know y'all don't understand why I have to do this, but between my homelessness and my brokenness, my life doesn't support a baby right now. I seen y'all saying do an adoption. I've done an adoption before, and when I went to see my 4-month-old baby, he has bruises and scratches. And when I brought it to the adoption coordinator's attention, she told me that I decided to sign my rights over and not to question his parents. Yesterday when I got an ultrasound done to confirm the age of my baby, he had his hands in a prayer position. I don't expect you guys to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing, but just know I have no choice. Just pray for me. Tomorrow, I'm going to let them vacuum my baby out of my stomach. I'm going to let them insert something into me and stop his heart. And this is what I have to do.
So I just talked to the mom that we're helping that has the late-term abortion scheduled tomorrow, and she has not officially chosen life, and we're going to need lots of prayers and support for her. So if you want to comment, she told me that she will read every comment, and you know, I think we should just flood her with prayer and support so she knows she's not alone and that she is loved. And if you want to give to her campaign, the link is in my bio. God bless you all. Thank you so much. We can get out of here right now. We can call the police. We can get your daughter, and we can go to Florida. We do not need to wait around and get permission from anybody else. You're in control of your own life. This is your choice.
Okay, so this guy shows up on the scene. He says that he's the co-founder of this place that has saved 1,000 babies and he wants to help her choose life. She then says this on her video, and all the videos are here, guys. So, like, the updates are on here. So, if you've been following this, I'm just going along like a timeline of how it all went down. But she says, PSA for those following my journey, due to the location of my placenta and other findings, I was told I can no longer have it done at an outpatient clinic and that I had to have my AB done at the hospital. So it was canceled for today and is rescheduled for next week. Apparently, she doesn't believe in birth control and she gets pregnant, at least the last couple, in my opinion, and from what she has said, she literally gets pregnant to piss off her lesbian girlfriend. She goes back to her baby daddy, has sex with him, lets him do what he has to do to get her pregnant, and basically like a FU to her lesbian girlfriend. And then she ends up pregnant. And even before she was with Danny, you know, she's given up baby after baby. She at one point said that none of her kids were in the system, which she did adopt. She did adopt one of them out. That's why she says she won't do adoption, because when she showed up and the baby was 4 months old, the baby had bruises and they wouldn't do anything about it. But she's had allegedly had several ABs in the past. And you know, she's gotten, I don't know how many kids, like what, 6 or something. But her family, a lot of her different family, like most of them are all separated. Like one's with the grandma, one's with the aunt, one's with, you know, that kind of thing. And I don't know, her son is with the baby dad. Is he still with the baby dad, or was he with the baby dad at one point, I think? But that's what this says right here. But this guy gives me the creeps. I'm
Hey
sorry.
y'all, so I'm gonna be quick with everything. I made a post on my IG about my second trimester abortion journey, and a lot of people was reaching out trying to help, but in the post I did not ask for any kind of financial anything. I just ask for tips and advice from mothers who've been through it before. Anyway, this man from Indiana reached out to me, a part of an organization, said he wanted to help me choose life over abortion. He wanted to help me get a house, a car. He said he was going to get me a cell phone. Mind you, I did not ask for any of these things from him. I did not ask for anything. But he did start sending me like $50 here for food, $50 there for food. I think a total like $200 maybe, give or less. I mean, more or less. But I thought he was genuine. And this is the rest of the story. Me and Summer are going to be leaving Philly to go to Florida and stay with Nathan for a little bit. They've helped plenty of moms. One of the moms I talked to earlier.
Hey, Danny, this is Nathan.
Yes, hello. How are you?
Hey, I just want to let you know I have got some good news. We're going to make sure that Sierra has her own place and food and everything she could possibly need.
Okay.
So what we're going to do is we're going to take her to our house in Florida. It's on the beach.
When? Who?
So she's going to come and stay with my wife and I in Florida and with Summer too.
Who? When? Who? Put Sierra on the phone.
Sierra's here right now.
Sierra's not going nowhere, sir. I'm sorry. She's not going to no Florida. She's not going nowhere. Thank you for the suggestion, but she's not going to no Florida. I don't know you. She don't know you. I appreciate this, what you're doing, but I just don't feel comfortable. Summer is not only my child, but she's my goddaughter as well, and I don't.
Dan, I don't. It's just for like a couple weeks because we got to figure everything out.
No matter what it's about. I'm sorry, sir. I cannot trust it.
Yeah, I understand, Danny, but
I actually have a lot of questions for you.
Yeah, I mean, you can definitely ask me questions, and also.
What do you do for a living?
Well, up until the end of March, I was the CEO of Let Them Live, which is a multi-million-dollar nonprofit that supports women.
You said up until the end of March, up until the end of March, you was?
Yeah, now I'm on the board. I hired a CEO to run the organization for me, and I run another organization.
So can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Plus here.
I'm right here. Oh, he's on speaker. I'm right here. I'm literally right here.
You already know I'm about to give it up, right?
Don't be disrespectful. If you have questions for him, that's fine, Danielle.
Yeah,
but don't be disrespectful.
Bro, listen to me. Stop.
In order to get the help.
What help? First of all, this is not making any sense to me. This is not making sense. Because you don't even know this man. You're sick. You're sick. You're talking about going to this man's house. You don't know him?
Danny, just to be clear, like we've helped over 1,000 women.
Why can't you help us from here? Come here, boo-boo.
I mean, we're going to help her from here, but this is just a.
So why does she need to go to Florida? Why does she need to go to Florida with you? Why you can't help her from Philadelphia?
This is just part of the process for Sierra because she needs.
I have for you to help her not to get an abortion or help her get on her feet. She doesn't need to be.
I mean, to be honest, Danny, I think she just needs a break. She needs a vacation. You know, there's a lot of emotions in the air. There's a lot of things going on.
Son, why would I trust her with you? I don't know you.
Just Google me.
Google you. I tried.
It is.
She needs a vacation, but you drove 9 hours instead of getting a flight.
It's easier.
It doesn't make any sense. How is it easier to drive 9 hours instead of getting on a plane? But I don't understand. So what you're telling me is that if she don't go to Florida with you, you're not gonna help her?
The best way that I can help her right now is for us to be together and for us to work together on a plan.
Oh, yeah, see, that sounds sick. Why y'all gotta be together?
Why does that sound sick? I'm just telling you, like, I'm gonna help her.
Aren't you married?
Yes, I'm married. What do you like? What does that have to do with anything? What do you mean? I'm helping.
First of all, if you saying this stuff is crazy, because you're the one who watched the sick stuff.
I do watch the sick stuff, but I understand it's a process to getting help.
So you want to go somewhere with this man that you don't know?
Someday, Danny, you're going to regret handling this way. I'm just going to tell you that right now because someday you're going to regret this.
I promise you. Listen, one thing for sure, I believe in God. You're not the master of anything. Whatever's going to be for her is going to be for her.
I'm not the. Well, I'm gonna help her, Danny. I'm gonna. Seriously?
Why does she have to be in Florida with you for you to help her? Is what I'm trying to understand.
Not only that, and nothing against this guy at this moment. Shout out to Country Bumpkin, high five. And there's more updates on this guy. So I do have the recent updates. I'm just trying to show the timeline for anybody who didn't get to see all this. But my thing is like in this day and age and the way things are going, the fact that she is pregnant allegedly, I mean, she looks very much pregnant. She doesn't know this man. He could be anybody. He could be his intentions, his motives could be a range of things. I mean, sinister things. You just never know. I mean, they could take her down there and traffic her. And regardless of how you feel about Queen Op, like, and I truly feel this is my opinion, and I am not saying have the same opinion as I have, but my opinion on it, I put it in the chat. My opinion is she came to the internet with all intentions of keeping the child, and she's doing this whole term abortion, this whole rigmarole because she wants to get money so that she can keep the baby. That's what I think it's about. Also, I think why not scam a few people on the way is what she's thinking because we all know that babies are hot buttons and fertility is hot buttons for a lot of people, and there are a lot of people out here who cannot have children. And so when they see a woman who is in her second trimester allegedly and she's willing to just get rid of the child, that is going to pull at a lot of people's heartstrings. Not only that, there are women that use things like this to get money out of people. They'll promise to give the baby to them. And then they'll pay for their medical, get them in a house, get them a car, get them a cell phone, because that's what she wants. She wants her own place, she wants her own transportation, and she wants her own things. And I think she's willing to, because again, the baby's inside of her. So it's not like she's got to give the baby up right now. And if she goes into labor and decides I want to keep the baby, that's the mother's right, even if you've said adoption. So I think she's smart enough to know that, and I think she's bringing it to the internet to get what she can out of it and to scam as many people as she can through the process. And that's my personal opinion. That is not fact. That is what I think she's doing. Um, but yeah. And did I shout out the gift? Somebody sent a gift. I think I shouted it out. Maybe I forgot. Let me see if it's still showing it. Country Bumpkin, yes, sent the high five. Okay, that's what I stopped it for. But yeah, that's my personal opinion on things. I don't think she ever intended to do the late term. I think this was her way to try to get money up for herself. And again, if she could scam some on the way, she was planning on it. But I think this guy was. I think she met her match with old boy.
Why do y'all have to be together in the same city for you to help her?
Danny, why do you have these major? You got some control issues, don't you? You definitely have some control issues. You want to control her and everything about her.
You don't even know me.
I do. Well, I know you well enough. Based on how you're talking to me, you're so disrespectful. You know what? I believe in the same God as you. How am I a weirdo? I help thousands of women.
You're a weirdo.
How am I a weirdo?
You're a weirdo. You like you smart. You're a weirdo.
No. Please, no. This is I.
So let's call the police and let's get your daughter, okay? Because this is bullshit. She's just ridiculous. Totally ridiculous.
No, please don't.
Philadelphia Police Dispatch 84. What's the location of your emergency?
I'm at the Giant. We're gonna do this. We gotta get your daughter.
No, please.
We're at 2550 Avenue. If you could just come and talk to us because
Wow.
somebody is.
Because Danny has taken care of that little girl and helped her take care of the little girl. Shout out to Tibby for that. Happy Mother's Day. Danny has helped her up until recently, allegedly. She says that once she got pregnant on Danny, on purpose, might I add, that's when Danny started kicking them out and things like that. But up until then, she was helping her raise this little girl. And so Danny is like, hell no, you're not. Because right now, the little girl, while they're in the car talking, Danny has the little girl at the house. And so Danny's like, you're not taking this little girl to Florida. And so that's why he's trying to call the police. Queen Op knew right then. I think Queen Op was trying to get the money this guy raised and trying to get whatever he would give her, and then was just going to cut him off and not do shit about it. You know what I mean? And he wasn't having it. He was not going to give the money up front to her.
Like, she needs to get her daughter back.
Get her daughter back from where?
From her friend's house. And she's not wanting her to come and get her daughter.
Okay, I'm so lost here. What's this emergency now? Say this all over again.
So the emergency is that there could be potential violence if she goes back to get her daughter and she needs help so that she can go and get her daughter. That's the emergency.
So then she needs police to escort her to get her child.
That's correct. Yep, that's correct.
That's what I needed to know.
All right.
I cannot take
We're
the
gonna talk to
police
you.
there because she's going to get put out. It's a lot that you don't know. I can't get her put out of that apartment.
What we're gonna do is we're not gonna create any issues with her. We're
But-
just
Who knows? She's probably who knows what the situation is with that apartment. Is it Section 8? Is it under someone else's name? Like clearly there's a reason that she doesn't want the police to go to that apartment.
gonna
But
go.
even
Yeah,
the
Megan.
police being there.
No, trust me.
No
She
contact
doesn't
with
need to give them
police.
her name or anything. We're just gonna go there and
No,
we're
I'm
gonna get
saying
your daughter.
the neighbors, they're going to tell him that the police was there, and I'm telling you, it's not going to be good. I can't get her put out.
Yeah,
Okay,
she
so we need
thought.
to tell the police basically like all that we're
Just-
trying to do is get Summer.
Right,
basically.
but even there, but they're still gonna have to escort us, and even their presence being
He's literally wanting to take her. He doesn't know her from Adam. Wants to take her and her young daughter. She's pregnant. Young daughter. What is she like? 3 or 4 maybe at the most? Probably not even that old. She might be like she's 2 or 3. Wants to take them from I think she's in Texas to Florida. Then he said he was in Pennsylvania. I don't know. But he definitely raised money.
there is going to be a problem.
Yeah,
I'm telling
I
you.
understand. I mean, but the
It-
problem
it's gonna be worse
there's
for me.
already a problem.
I know, but you know how your wife. Like
Yeah.
I know. I'm literally saying, let me go and handle this. Let me go and handle this. So he's on the phone with Danny right now. He's calling her again to try to talk to her and convince her to let me and Summer go to Florida. He's on the phone with her now, as y'all can see. He's outside the car. He's right there talking to her. Y'all see things got pretty explosive. The cops are on their way as we speak. I don't want to take the cops to her house. I'm not doing it. I'm not leaving. I'm just not going to send the cops to her house. I'm trying to go get some Wi-Fi so I can Uber back home. Okay. The Uber is here. I'm going to text you, okay?
We're gonna
Yeah.
eat good food. We're gonna hang out on the beach. It's gonna be fun because that's how pregnancy
Okay, so this was him talking to her. This was 1 hour before the whole calling Danny and calling the police and everything. She kind of backtracked. So this is what he was trying to convince her, like, go to Florida. Somebody said he was trying to get her in. Dawn said, I think he wants her in Florida because ABs are illegal there. He says he lives there with his wife, but other reports are saying that he's going through a divorce.
should be. You should be taken care of. You should be treated like a queen. That's literally what you are. You are a queen, and you deserve to be treated like
Yeah,
a queen.
Maribel.
And anybody that doesn't treat you that way, they don't deserve a spot in your life because you deserve better than that.
I'm not a queen. I'm a disgusting ex. I'm a horrible mother, and I'm just.
Don't talk to yourself that way. That's not
just-
fair. You're not being
I'm
nice to yourself.
5 months considering abortion. I'm not a queen, so please don't call me that right now.
Coaching.
Wait, what?
So Danny, her girlfriend, starts posting about this man, saying that he just got out of a mental health facility, that he got over $2,000 and only gave Queen Op $200, and is saying that he should not be trusted, that basically he has scammed Queen Op and only came around because her post went viral. Check it out.
You know, like you had to come here, but no, it looks. I'm not gonna lie to you, Nathan.
2400, whatever.
It looks like you used her, Nathan. I'm sorry. That's what it looks like. It looks like you seen her post go viral, and you said, because I'm quite sure there's a bunch of women in Indiana that gets abortion, right?
Yeah, Danny,
dropped everything I was doing.
Right, because her post went viral. Her post went viral.
It has nothing to do with that.
How? You just told me. I just asked you about the 2,400. You told me that you used that to get a car, a hotel, and you nickel and dime her $50 here, $50 there. And you're saying, well, she's going to get tens and thousands of dollars, but she needs the $2,400 now.
Dollars to help her, but the first step is for me to come here.
But she didn't ask you, sir. She didn't ask you to come.
I thought the money was raised for me.
The money was supposed to be, that's what I'm saying. The money was supposed to be raised for her. You used her story. She didn't ask you to come here. You asked her. You reached.
As of now, I've not heard from the mom since 5 a.m., but I just wanted to give you guys an update. I really do believe she's leaning towards keeping her baby. If you don't know me, my name's Nathan Burning, and I'm the co-founder of Let Them Live. I started Let Them Live in 2019, and since then, Let Them Live has saved over 1,000 babies from abortion and helped over 1,000 moms with basically financial support, counseling, and coaching so that they can keep their babies and choose life. During that time, we've only had one adoption. So I want to make sure you know that that's not what this is about. We are here to help this mom to keep her baby. And the reason we're here is because that procedure is barbaric. At 23 weeks, do you understand what she would go into? Today, she would go in and get a shot of digoxin into the heart of her baby. It would stop the heart of her baby and kill her baby. And then tomorrow, she would go back to the abortion clinic and they would rip her baby apart and pull the limbs out one by one until it was all gone. Now, I know for a fact that this mom does not want to go through this procedure. However, she's in a situation where she's basically homeless. She's getting kicked in and out of her place. She has no support, guys, until now, because she had the strength and courage to post about it. And now she's got a huge drove of people that are supporting her. And I want you guys to know that I appreciate you all. She appreciates you all. And despite anybody's background or what they've been through, what they've done in the past, we need to surround her with love. We need to surround her with support. We need her to know she's not alone. We need her to know that God loves her and her baby and that we're going to be there for her. So I just want you to know our team is out there on the sidewalk in front of the late-term abortion clinic. We've been there since 6:30 a.m. We're going to make sure that if she shows up, she knows that there's support and that she has those things. You know, I've offered to pay all of her bills for as long as she needs.
He's going to pay her bills. Here's the thing. If they choose adoption, everything he says might be completely true, because on the backside of that, if they do get women to choose life, then they can partner with adoption agencies and things like that. And sadly, because there are couples out here and women that want a child so bad and they cannot have children of their own, or they choose adoption for whatever reason, there are these agencies that charge a ton of money to get especially a newborn. And so maybe that's what he gets out of it. Maybe he partners with those agencies and gets a cut of that money. I mean, you just never know. You just never know someone's true intentions and what they're getting out of something. Shout out to CP for that super chat. Also, I found out today that Juju gave her money for the AB after they found out, but she and Danny used it. He probably would have given her money for Plan B. Like, that's my thing, is like, if you're caught up in the moment and were like, she was pissed off at Danny and she decided to go to Juju's and decided for him to do what he did in her just to get back at Danny. Why not, when you're thinking more clearly the next day? I think you can even do it. I think it's like up to 48 hours after. Why not, when you're sober and thinking more clearly, would you not go to the drugstore and get Plan B instead of having to go through? And that stops the implantation. So you can't argue, like, it's never a fetus. I just feel like that would be such a better option than to wait and then have the AB. And again, women can, their body, their choice. I just think once you get so far along, I can't. Especially when there's nothing medically saying like she needs to have this done, or that the baby's in jeopardy, or that there's something wrong with the baby. None of those things apply to this situation. So for me, at 5 months, when I have seen babies be born at 23 weeks and live, is a very hard one for me. Dr. Phil gonna jump out from the bushes. All right,
up to like a year, if she accepts our help and keeps the baby. So I just wanted you to know that. And then also,
Oh my goodness.
one last
Miguel.
point that I wanted to add. I've had literally hundreds of messages, and a lot of them are coming from women in similar situations that are pregnant and have abortions scheduled. So I just wanted to mention that you should contact Let Them Live. I'm no longer a paid staff member of Let Them Live, and I don't officially represent Let Them Live. However, I do believe Let Them Live is the best resource for women in your
Okay, so you heard him right there. He says, I am, excuse me. He says, I am no longer, with Let Them Live. I am no longer a staff member with Let Them Live. But if you remember when he was talking to Danny and them, he said that he was the founder and CEO and that he stepped down and hired a CEO to take over, but that he was still on the board and everything. But now he's not any part of it. Y'all catch that?
circumstance. So I would give the hotline a call. It's 203
Right, Blue Frog. That's what I'm
450
saying.
4357, and they will be there to come alongside you. Simply
Oh,
put, I
China, I
am only one
can't.
human being. I can't respond to every message. I can't even read every message that I've received.
Yes, I did consider actually going at one point in time because the time Danielle put me the fuck out at 3 o'clock in the morning with my daughter. Yes, she pissed on the floor when she don't got no paper, and shit on the floor too. Danny is stressed. She ain't got nothing to stress about. Danny get 55 hours of sleep a day. I'm sorry, but I'm with Queen on this whole situation. What else was it? What else did this white man say so I can address it? Because after this time, I'm not speaking on this man no more. He almost had 10,000 followers because of Queen Op. What are we talking about? Okay. You went to the restaurant. Okay, I went to the restaurant in my city. What are you talking about? And we were a company. It wasn't just me and him at the restaurant. It was me, him, and another white lady in a public place. It's a public place. What are we talking about? Then he want to say, oh, it was weird and odd. She wouldn't let me come to her house. Are you cool?
Why would I ever?
I don't even know you. Why is it weird and odd that I won't give you my address? More than my address to give. Number two, even if it was, wow, I just met you. Why would I give you my fucking address?
Yeah, he weird. He weird as fuck for saying that shit.
Then
if you got lawsuits out. It's a news. If y'all
listen. Hold on, wait.
It's a news article out.
Listen.
On how he forced somebody to keep their kid and
listen. The organization Let Them Live is a scam. What he told me was I would receive immediate help if I kept my baby. He never told me I would have to sign a contract, which I would have. When
See, and that's what she was wanting. I think she was just wanting, he promised her a house, a car, and a cell phone. So Queen Op thought that he was just going to give her a place to stay, a cell phone, and a car, and then she just does whatever the hell she wants to do. And he wasn't going to have that. He raised, allegedly, there's two different stories. Allegedly, he raised like $2,400. He did have a campaign for her. He raised allegedly $2,400 and used it. They're saying he used it for a hotel and a car to drive there, like do all these things. In my opinion, I think she thought she was going to get all of those donations right away too. And now that what he was like, nah, you're going to have to go with me to Florida. And she's like, what the hell? She bit off more than she could chew with this one.
When you the Let Them Live organization that he lied and said he was a co-founder of that. Come to find out he was fired. He just left the fucking psych ward. Like my thing is, why y'all not going through this man's page? Are we just accepting what he say because he's Caucasian and we all hate Queen Op and the two mixed together like peanut butter and jelly and we good to go? Why are we not questioning this motherfucking man? Any other time y'all stand with black people, remember what happened to what's the word that black people say? What is it? Yes, what happened to Black Lives Matter? Why are we siding with him? What's up?
Then the nigga admitted that he got some shit with the cartel. It's like, you trying to.
That's what I'm saying, bro. First of all, this man is going through a whole divorce, asking me and my 2-year-old daughter to come stay with him in Florida. Then pause, right? Let's not pretend that nobody calls a state by the motherfucking state. If you live in Philly, you're going to say Philly. You're not going to say, oh, I want you to come to Pennsylvania with me. Why are you specifically not trying to tell me the state we're going to be in? I mean, the city we're going to be in. Why does it keep being, everything was Florida. Who in their right mind calls a destiny, what's the name about a motherfucking state? Unless you don't want somebody to know where the fuck you taking them in.
Why are you pushing me? I'm gonna beat that butt.
You the one that came to the internet for attention, girl. How? So you mean to tell me everybody stop? So you mean to tell me that everybody that posts on their motherfucking page is doing it for attention?
Well, yeah. I mean, to a certain extent, this is why I say, like, when people always say, oh, they just want clout. They just, if they're online already and they have a page, what the else? Yes, that's what they want. That's, I mean, if you look at the definition of clout, I mean, people that do lives and stuff, we want our stuff seen. So, yeah, that's what it's like. I don't understand. I don't see that being a bad thing. And of course, she wants attention too. Like, come on. She should have been questioning him. Why is she getting mad at us? She's mad because she didn't get the money. That part. And then he drove and not on a plane so they wouldn't have his information. I guess so well, he did that so he could bring her back because he was planning on bringing her back with her child and her, and they were going to go back to Florida and live with him. And see, she thought, in my opinion, she thought he was going to get her like an apartment wherever the hell she's at with a car and a phone, and she'd be set up for a year or something. Like this organization was going to do this as long as she chose her, to keep the child, which we all know Queen Op loves the newborn. So she'd have kept the baby while it was a newborn for a little while to get a place to live and shit. Cause you talking stranger with a sign, it's crazy. Well, see, and that confused me too because he said that he was going to be at the abortion clinic, but when he met her, he did not meet her allegedly at the AB clinic. He contacted her through her Instagram because he saw a post that she made about getting the late term AB. So from my understanding, just from my following the story, and you guys tell me if I missed a part, but from what I gathered, he saw her post, contacted her, then he made a post, started a campaign for her, started getting donations, and then he went and got a car, drove, got a hotel room where she was, and now he was hanging out around the AB clinic once he got up there. But I don't think he met her like holding the sign or whatever. From my understanding, he saw her online and started this campaign and contacted her and did all this stuff. But that's what I think, Linda, like a scammer trying to scam a scammer. Like that's what it gives. It gives that he was trying to do his thing. She would thought that it was going to be something else, that she was going to get a little cash to begin with, get an apartment, get all these things, and be able to, just keep pulling it out of him. And they both were wrong. And Danny stepped up and was like, "Yeah, you're not." And Queen Op wasn't going to go with him anyway. I don't think she ever had intentions of ever going with him. And she just let Danny be the bad guy. But I mean, even if Danny, I think would have said, "Sure, let go. I don't give a shit." Queen Op would have never got and went with him, in my opinion. That was never going to be the what she was going to do. And then he calls the cops. And obviously, like Queen Op said, you don't know everything. Like if the cops show up, if there's any contact with police, like it's not going to be good. Like Danny's going to be out of that apartment. I mean, she's lucky because even though she says she's homeless and she showed living in that basement of somebody's house, because Danny has kicked her out a few times because obviously she got pregnant on Danny and they fight like crazy. Um, but Danny's kicked her out a few times and she sleeps in this basement and she says she's homeless. But if Danny got kicked out of that apartment because of her shenanigans with this guy, then she really has nowhere but that damn basement. As always, when is Danny not the bad guy? But I feel like that she used Danny in that situation. And plus, her daughter was with Danny. So she used that as like, I can't go anywhere. Danny's got my daughter. Like, Danny's not going to let her go. She's not going to let Summer go. And I think she was using that. And I don't think she expected him to be like, well, we're calling the police. Oh shit. She said, hell no. Her face when he called the police, she's like, no, 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 no. Right? You can't con a con man. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's get into this. So that's the update on the Queen Op situation. She says that it's scheduled for next week, so we'll see how that goes. I mean, I would assume that I mean, for me, I don't even believe she even went to the AB clinic, but I would assume she did. Hold on a second. My phone's blowing up. Hold on. Okay. Okay, sorry. Right, Joy? She was like, right there is the stuff. Oh, yeah, Miss Money. Yeah. I mean, some of Queen Op's things she'll do for, rate. I think she does a lot, like, says a lot for rage bait and stuff like that. But yeah, just like when she beat up that Shell lady, her and Danny were beating that Shell lady up and making her eat freaking dog food and all kinds of stuff. People, thought that was a skit, which I don't know how much of a skit you can do if you're making somebody, even if it started out as a skit, if they're sitting there eating dog food, like it's no longer a skit, it's reality. Um, which they went to jail for that, but they weren't in there long, but then they just disappeared off of the internet for a while. Nuh-uh. Did I just see juice back? Oh, let me show this because I wanted to talk about this and I'll forget if I don't show it now. So let me show this real quick because I got some messages about it. All right, right here. Oh, it doesn't say it on my laptop. Maybe she took it off. Wonder what happened to that Shell girl. Well, the last I heard, she was around family and, I guess trying to stay off social media and her family were, she was doing good. I haven't, but that's been a long time ago that I saw an update on her. I just knew you. No, I'm not gonna leave y'all. No. Shout out to Ona for that super chat, Connie. You fine shit. That's why they hate, and you have a pure soul. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. It looks like Clean Up decided to come back to the internet when she got pregnant because she hasn't been on the internet since she had the last baby. Yeah. Shout out to you, Ona, for that super chat. Yeah, and that's why I said I think her coming back and doing this, oh, I'm having this late AB and all this stuff, like she knows she has to have something that grabs people's attention. And I think that she has always wanted to keep the baby. She just needs money. And I think this is like her little money grab before the baby comes. But that's my opinion. And then with this guy, I think that she thought that was going to be a little money grab, and he ended up being a little bit harder of a mark than she thought he was going to be. Okay, so this picture, and it doesn't look like it on my computer, so she may have changed it. But okay, so nowadays when you upload to Facebook, it gives you an option as the uploader to click AI. It's something that we click, right? And this picture at the top said something about AI info. And you could click on it and it would say, like, this picture most likely is from, it was created with AI. So people dropped it in the comments because it's not saying it on my computer like it did before. And I guess if you weren't a creator, you wouldn't know that, like, that's our option. Now, I don't know if Facebook comes through and like does an automatic thing, but I do know that I have the option if I upload a picture, I can click AI generated and it will come up with that warning. And it says we are required if we put AI up there that we have to put that little AI thing. And you can see people's comments like it says she's created with AI. Like I said, it doesn't show it on my okay, here it is. So somebody left a screenshot, and that's how it was showing before. See where it says right here? Let me see if you can see that on the screen. Yeah. It says AI info. So I just wanted to talk to y'all about that. I don't know. She could have hit it on purpose. She could have done it for engagement. Who knows? Um, I don't know. But she says this is her new Meet My Cali bit. That's her new Cali bit. Um, But again, I don't know if she edited it and changed it or it just doesn't show on my computer because you can see it doesn't have that little tag. I wish it had it so I could show you, but you saw that little screenshot. But yeah, so that's her new Cali Bay. But again, there is a little button we push. It says, AI or whatever. Shout out to Tasha for the pinata. Thank you, Tasha. Shout out to Zena for the happy Mother's Day. If I miss anybody with gifts, I'm not doing it on purpose. I love you all and thank you so much. Patricia sent sparkles. I love y'all. And the ones in the chat, it doesn't show me. Um, Shout out to Outlaw Savage Kimmy Cat for the flower. Let's see. Okay, I got it. The ones it's showing me, I've got. Shout out to Outlaw Savage Kimmy for the flower. Thank you so much. Thank y'all. All right. So yeah, that's her new California Bay. That's Cali Bay right there. And if you missed it, she's allegedly she got smacked. So that was her getting smacked. Shout out to Outlaw Savage Kimmy Cat for that happy Mother's Day. Thank you so much. Hey, I'm good, fur baby. I hope you're doing well. So again, I don't know if she clicked it. Oh, it doesn't. No, it still doesn't say it up here. I don't know if she clicked it again on accident. I don't think it's like for me. It's not something I would be able to really click on accident. Let me see if it'll let me do it on here. Show you guys. And then on this content isn't available. What do you mean the page is? I was like, what? When I clicked on my page, it said this content is not available. Like, what? What do you mean it's not available? All right, let me see if I can do it on my computer if it shows a little button for you, just so you'll see what I'm talking about. Yeah, it doesn't give me the option. I have a screenshot of it. I'll have to send it to myself. It doesn't give me the option to add the AI thing. Isn't that weird? Okay. Well, anyway, I'll show you guys that in a second. I'll send it to myself. All right, let me set this video up. Shout out to Chrissy, member for 9 months. Congratulations on your 10K. You're the GOAT. Thank you so much. I'm so glad that I hit 10K while we were live the other night. That's so cool. That's rug burn. I don't know. She claims she got in a fight and she got smacked. My thing is like, damn, that was it. She just smacked you and then just y'all went on your merry way. Like, oh, I smacked you, but okay, bye. You know, like it's crazy. All right. Shout out to Marissa at Virtual Vibes, member for 3 months. Connie, in the video she posted today, there's no marks on her face. SN, you the best. What the hell is SN? What's SN? I always miss the damn abbreviations. And then when y'all tell me what it is, I'm like, oh, well, that duh. Shout out to you, Marissa. Shout out to Lyric Lab Podcast, who became a member. Well, welcome to the green side. Yeah, it was weird. Like I said, somebody messaged it to me, and I was like, damn, she had to add that little AI thing. So maybe she's scared if she doesn't add it and it is AI, or she hit it on accident, or what. I don't know. Lee, she didn't get into a fight. Even that night. Well, speaking of, you were saying like there was no mark on her face when she was live or whatever. She was live that night, or well, the same night that she took the picture, or same day that she posted the picture, I should say. Maybe it wasn't, but I think she even said in the live, like, oh, I got in a fight earlier. Right? Either way, she didn't have any marks on her then either. Somebody was saying it looked like her eye was black, but I didn't see that. It's a rash from kissing her man, like a beard rash. Yeah, pretty. She didn't mention much about it, just that she got smacked. So, spaghetti sauce. Tripped on her slides and fell on her double face. That's why I said, damn, maybe she fell on something. To me, it looked like busted blood vessels, which even she said that. She said that's what it looked like. And somebody had even sent me a picture where they had gotten a fight, which you could tell they had gotten a fight. There was other marks on them, but they did have a place on their cheek that looked just like it. And they sent it to me and was like, "Hey, just to let you know, like you could see my face, what happened to me, like you could see those little marks." So maybe it does have. I mean, I guess if it was hit hard enough, I guess you could bust the blood vessels just like if you were throwing up. I mean, it is possible, I would say. But y'all know me, I'm always devil's advocate over here. Yeah, I know some of y'all just Tina used to get Tina Rose, the one I call Tina Bina. She always used to be like, What? Why do you do that?" I think now she's over it. She's like, "Yeah, that's just her." But little contact dermatitis. Jesus Christ, madam. Maybe she was eating Kitty and Aunt Flo. Oh Lord, like shit. She'd have a flashback to the night with Niche. Remember that? I still want to know the tea on that, and I forgot to ask Niecy. I forgot. Always forget to ask Niecy about that tea. I don't think I ever did. Because if you guys remember when that whole thing went down with Niche, they were a poly quad. So it was Whitney, Maybay, Niche, and Niecy baby. And it was the first time that they were going to be with Niche, I think, right? And Whitney and Maybay were both with Niche. And allegedly she started her, Aunt Flo decided to come visit with her, and it was in the dark, and it was everywhere, and Niecy baby was watching on the phone. But what I've always forgot to ask Niecy baby is that when Niche was on the live after this had all happened later on, Niecy baby said to her that she was on the phone with it facing the ceiling. But see, Niecy had always said to us that she was watching her. So I was like, did Niche think she was facing the ceiling when all in reality they propped her ass up and she could see everything happening? Or was she really facing the ceiling? That's what I would want to ask. Because I could see them lying to Niche and being like, "Oh yeah, she could just hear. She can't see nothing. The camera's up to the ceiling." And then maybe go flip it and make it to where she could see. you know? But yeah, I've always wondered about that one. All right, let's get into this. Is Niecy in here? Will Niecy answer? Because she did switch it up, and you know me, I noticed the smallest little thing. So I noticed when Niecy said that, I was like, "Wait, you were up at the ceiling? No, you weren't." I'm like, "You told us all about it. You couldn't have been looking at the ceiling, damn it."
Yeah, could you please read me all the comments because I'm driving?
Oh Lord, child, Kyla,
Why is there heat coming out of there?
or maybe from a toy.
Kayla says, I know how frustrating it can be, Mary. I
Really,
hate
spirituality.
what? Hold
You'll
on.
catch up.
Flat packs. I'm
It's
just
like a
trying to
soap
put this
opera.
table together. I started crying and CJ was like, I feel bad. I was like, no, it's okay. I started crying and then May asked.
So spirituality, if you haven't been around in 6 months, you probably don't know who Mary is. Mary is biological sisters with Kat, and Kat obviously is Maybay's sister, that had a baby with Ivan. Ivan
Can you read
had a baby with Ivan's brother. Let me finish my sentence. Had a baby with Ivan's brother.
for me?
This
Yeah,
person,
right.
they
I'm
didn't grow
crying.
up together,
Yeah.
but they're biological sisters. Yes, we
Well,
love some
good.
licking
That
purple.
distracted you from crying. Hell.
I heard the whole
Unscrew all
thing.
this shit.
I thought you said you could see what was going on. See, I'm good with it. I knew I caught that shit. I was like, either they lied to Niche or she wasn't watching. She was face to the ceiling. Oh, so you just heard what was going on. So you didn't really actually get to see the action. Okay. Well, shit. I would have been like, if I'm gonna hear it, I want to see it. Like what? I would have been pissed. I'd have been like, damn, this is like I need to like prop me up or turn me off. Just shut it off.
Brianna, I know how I do. I show myself. Well, May didn't see
Wait,
you, so you
what?
gotta do it.
Hold up. She's live now? I didn't even know she was live. Hold on. Juju got kicked off the panel? Is she on Dark Side or something? Wait. Okay, she's not live right now. So you're saying Juju got kicked off the panel on this one? Oh, okay, because she's not live now. Confused the shit out of me. When you said she just got kicked off the panel, I was like, wait, what? Yeah, I never heard her say she could only hear. I only caught it because she was saying she was watching. And then when Niche was up there, this was months later, she said she was looking at the ceiling. So I was like, oh, okay. So Juju got kicked off the panel on this live. All right, so let me fast forward. Hold on. Juju got kicked off. Okay, okay. That's why I was like, wait, is she live now? I was gonna ask because when I looked at the live, I've not watched it, but when I looked at it, I saw a little green J, and I was like, oh shit. I was gonna say like when I first came on, I was gonna say, damn, let me find out Juju's back. Okay, well she's spoiling it. Nisi, leave it up to Nisi to spoil it for everyone who haven't seen it yet. No, I'm
I'm
Hi,
just
sorry,
kidding.
I'm
Juju.
silly.
What to do,
All right,
Mary?
here's Juju.
Merry Christmas.
Oh yeah, somebody did say I do remember somebody commented or somewhere and said that Juju said she called ICE on her husband. I don't know if that's true, but that's what somebody said in a comment.
What's up, Juju? We've been missing you forever. Everybody asked
Man,
where
you
you
don't
been,
miss
girl.
shit. Man, you don't miss shit. I came to hop on your ass.
You didn't come to hop
Right.
on shit.
I came to hop on that
Yes,
coochie. I'm
Blicky.
just playing.
Shut up, stupid.
Man, I don't want to smoke with you folks. I just
Yeah,
want,
what's been up?
I
What's
love
new in life? You
getting
stopped talking to
divorced.
me.
Getting divorced. Life is fucked
Girl, me
up.
too, girl.
Girl, you know how that shit go. Life
Well, I
is
don't know why
life,
you
but
don't
it's
talk to me
fucked.
outside of social media.
Oh God, Kyla. How could she just
Man, cause I don't.
how the fuck could she get that wrong, Kyla? No, you're good, Nisi. I don't know. We're gonna find out, baby.
You
We're
got
about to
your own
find
shit going on.
out.
You already know how I get when I'm going through shit. I want to
Well, when she was so Juju left when she did Ramadan. And then after Ramadan was over, I think she was in the comments or came up once and then we didn't see her again.
talk to nobody about nothing I'm going through. I just want to
Yeah, I
go
know.
through it and get through it.
Yeah, I know.
But shit, life been whooping my ass.
It's all right. It's time to whip it back. Sure.
Shout out to my four loco for keeping me insane.
You crazy. Well, well,
Who?
well.
So Mary,
Yes.
you know your journey. I've been seeing. I'm seeing. You know, I don't be peeping in, but I be peeping in.
What's going on?
I see you doing your big one.
A little bit. Lightweight, slight weight.
Yeah, you put that little toe in the business and get it feng shuiing. And I'd be like, damn, that little toe be feng shuiing.
A little
feng
something,
shui.
something.
Little
A little
toe
something,
feng
something.
shuiing. That little pinky toe feng shuiing.
A little something, something. Lightweight, slight
Mm-hmm.
weight. I'm in Cali right now.
Oh, you in California, girl.
Yeah, I'm in Cali. Cali, Cali, Cali.
Where Bill at? I want Bill to make me a song. How much you Bill charge me for a song? Like $30
No, I don't know.
in the basement. He charged me like $30 in the basement.
I don't know. How
Bill,
much
how
he's
much you
charging
charge me
currently.
for a song, Bill? Cause I want to make some song. He said free for you, Juju. LOL. You know I'm not no
Oh,
free ass bitch. I appreciate it, Bill, but shit, I'm not no free ass bitch. I got some shit to say.
period.
I got some shit I need to record, Bill. They playing on my downfall, but I got that Glock and it stand tall. I'm not
Period.
Muslim, but I do a 9/11. Shoot a nigga in they 7. Yeah.
You not Muslim no more?
I mean, you can't just not be Muslim, eh?
Oh,
Muslim
well,
is
you
a
said it.
belief.
Oh, oh.
Being Muslim is a belief.
You can always change the belief.
I mean, do I believe there's one and one God only? Yes, I do.
Okay.
Oh my
Well, hey
goodness.
now.
Man, what happened to that song I like?
Which one?
I get on camera for that song.
So strange.
What
Hey,
song?
bitch. That bitch song.
Oh yeah,
Hey,
lady, for
bitch.
sure.
Hey,
It's on
bitch.
Spotify. I think it's on Spotify.
It's on
It's
Spotify.
just so
Yeah.
cringe.
I would have
All
been
you gotta do
busting
is
that
look
shit in
up
the
Manual
car.
Life.
Hey, bitch. Hey, bitch. That's my
Okay,
shit.
so Juju, do you know the difference between an escort and a prostitute?
You gotta know the fucking difference. Mate,
Oh,
what
well,
is you
wait, no, I'm
asking me these
asking you
dumbass questions for?
because these people don't know. That's why I'm asking you. Do
Well,
you
they
know?
never prostituted nor escorted, so of course they can't know.
No, they know. They just act stupid.
Well, a prostitute. What is a prostitute? Can I say it on here? This
Uh,
is this is this
yeah.
is Dark Side or this is Maybe.
You can still say it on maybe like that.
Okay, so a prostitute, you pay that bitch for the pussy. Prostitute, you pay that bitch. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
escort. I mean, I guess I guess they're kind of the same in a way, but
No, they
an
not. One don't
escort, you
do
don't gotta
sex.
fuck for to be an escort. You don't gotta
Right.
fuck to be an escort. You just should give a motherfucker your company for escort, prostitution, and escort. I mean, I guess in a way it's the same thing, but an escort don't necessarily mean fucking. You just chill with a
Escort is
motherfucker.
not supposed to have sex. Period.
I mean, some escorts do though. It just all
They
kind
Oh
of
not. But
yeah.
depends.
that's not what escorting is. Escorting is not doing it.
Look,
There's a lot of escorts that go on the date, go to the business meeting, whatever it is. And I found that funny because I was like, where's this business meeting coming in that she went to, but it was only 30 minutes. And I, so I Googled definition of escort and it literally says on there, goes on dates, goes to business meetings. Oh shit.
if you want to
That
pay a
shit was funny
motherfucker,
as
I mean,
hell.
They
either
not the
way, you
same.
still paying.
I may be the only one that laughed, but that shit was
No, I know
hilarious.
Yeah,
that, but
pay a
I'm saying one
motherfucker for
is
pussy, or you could
to
just
get
be kicking it
companionship.
with a motherfucker and not get
Companionship.
shit. Yeah, companionship.
One is companionship and one is
Exactly.
coochie.
If men did not think that escorts do that, then she would not be having all these conversations that she herself says that she has. That men are asking if they can get fellatio without protection. They're asking if they can go all the way without it. They wouldn't be asking those questions if that's not what they thought it was. Somebody did say that she took the racy pictures down, that she took her, video of her flower spread open. They said she took that off her escort site. I don't know how true that is because I did not go to verify that myself, but I would hope she would take that off because when you have your shit spread open, a camera shoved in between your legs, and you have a video and you're literally showing exactly everything they're going to see is what they think. That's what everybody's thinking. So if you're not trying to give that vibe, I say that was a good idea to take that off. Christine said, yeah, she did. Well, there you go. I thought it was weird that she had other women in her pictures. That was a weird part for me.
Two different things.
And I don't mean that she had women in the picture with her. I mean, she had like solo pictures of other women on there. It was strange. It was like her in some pictures, and then it was this other girl, looked like she was a white girl, and then she had another girl that looked like I think did she say she was Puerto Rican or something? So yeah, it was weird.
You can
If
still
it's
be an
done
escort,
correctly.
Hey
but you can
Kathy.
still be an escort and give motherfuckers some pussy.
Oh,
It's just
Lace.
not
I
automatic like
know,
a
but
prostitute.
I'm
Good.
With a
saying is that
prostitute,
there's a different.
you already have established what the fuck you want to do. You already know, okay, so I'm gonna kick with you for a little bit. You want some pussy.
That
Well,
part
with an
totally.
escort, you already know what the fuck you finna do. You already know, hey, I'm finna talk to this motherfucker and he finna just give me some money for just talking to him
Yes,
or
Nosy,
kicking it
love
with him.
that.
Mm-hmm.
Escorting can turn into prostitution, but usually escorting is just
Most people
your
don't use that.
time, really your conversation. But
Mm-hmm.
to be a prostitute, I mean, even a prostitute, shit, you still paying for your time. You just probably doing a little extra flair depending on how well you know the motherfucker.
Oh
But
yeah, that's
usually
right.
would
That's right. She only put it on there on a random friggin' escort site. She put it on there to prove to the internet that her stuff wasn't X, Y, and Z. My thing is wouldn't you put the video the same place that they got the other video from? Like, if somebody found the video on X of you spread eagle and they thought there was something up with it, wouldn't you then put your clapback video on that same site and not some random escort site. Like, it just doesn't, it makes no sense. That part, Melanie, she's already said when the money's right, she'll do whatever. So she's made that clear.
Escorting, you kind of know the motherfucker, so he already know, you know what I'm saying, whatever. So it kind of just depends. It depends on the person. It depends on the situation. You can turn prostitution to escorting real quick, but usually with escorting, you ain't got to do shit. I mean, shit, either way, it's
Absolutely.
still different.
Mm.
Either you gonna pay for the pussy or you're not. If you're not gonna pay for the pussy, that just, you
An
know, that's what.
escort is supposed to be for companionship only. Prostitution is prostitution. Period. There's two different meanings, two different things. Now, could one thing turn into another? Yes, of course, anything can, but that's not what it's supposed to be. The
It should
escorts
already
are
be
supposed to be people
established.
that,
But
yeah,
one thing
the
with
escorts are supposed to be
doing
people that
that
go on
shit,
dates and everything.
yeah, but you could still be
I
a
said, yeah, but
escort.
that's not what it's supposed to be, though. That's why they're two different names. An
Oh,
escort is an
Jesus.
escort. If she's a prostitute, then she's a
Okay. Most adults know that for the most part. Now, again, like I say with everything, is there always an exception? Yes. There are always going to be exceptions to the rule, but for the majority, most escorts are doing it under escort because they don't want to get caught for being a 304 because it's illegal and escorting is legal. So then they call it escorting or do it under the escorting agencies and sites and all this stuff because they're trying to get away from the illegal aspect of it. But do they still do the illegal shit? Yes. Now, again, could your mama's cousin's brother's aunt's daughter be the exception? Yes, there are people that just want to escort, they just want to be a companion, and that's it. But for the majority, it's just a cover up to be a freaking 304. I mean, and I'm not, no shade, I just think that's it. I mean, there's been plenty of people that have talked about it, that they say escort and they do more.
prostitute. Period. You one is selling coochie, one
Right,
ain't.
Laura?
Well, either way, you gonna pay for a motherfucking time. Either
Right,
way it
Mel,
goes.
that part.
I understand that, but it's still two different.
That part too. There are some men that pay 304s just to sit and have conversation. If that's what they want. Shit, they're even the Bunny Ranch. I used to watch the Bunny Ranch when I was like a teenager and they had it on HBO or whatever. Even them, they had regulars that would come and just wanted to talk.
Different things, two different services.
Well, man, they're not gonna.
Also, she has already put out there that on her escorting site that she is into fetishes. If you're just going to put a blanket statement, I'm into fetishes, of course you're going to get men who ask about actual fantasies and fetishes because you're putting it out there. You'll do fetishes, you'll do ass worship, whatever you called it, you'll do massages. So that whole I'm not touching them, they're not touching me, that's out the window because you already said you'll do massages. All kinds of stuff. Like, you just contradict yourself. No wonder you're getting men that are asking if they can go without. For one, I don't see why you have an issue because you go to the 3-bedroom mansion and they just got to pay an extra $10 for them not to put one on. But I digress. Why wouldn't they ask? When you say I'm into fetishes, a man could argue that he has a fetish and his fetish is not using anything, right? Um, but she wonders why she's allegedly getting these men asking her if they can do this or do that. Shout out to Snow White member for 7 months. May Diddy is selling her bullet hole train tunnel, and the goat clocked it, and she takes it down. I guess she proved her point.
Understand that unless they did the shit.
Oh, good Lord.
Mm,
Right, Kelsey?
They're not gonna understand the
That part,
difference.
WTF.
Shit.
yeah, they're like, maybe you're a
Sarah.
prostitute, and I'm like, no, I'm not. Not at all.
Shit. I mean, that's
But if I
whatever.
wanted to be, I can't.
If you want to be, you can.
Exactly, Laura. Especially, not only that, Laura says, how is the John supposed to know if she's using it as a cover up, not using it. Not only that, that's what people were trying to get her to understand in her comment section the other day is like, if you truly are just an escort and you're just wanting to go on dates, why put your kitty cat all over it? Why be naked in half the pictures? Why be in lingerie? Why put pictures like that? Because of course you're going to get the response that she alleges she's getting. Like, let's be honest about like that's just come on. It's just too obvious in my opinion. Shout out to CP for that super chat. I'm curious about the other escorts on the site that was also displaying the product. To me, it sure looked like maybe fit right in. Right, CP. Like it didn't look like any other women were. Like I said the other day, if you were trying to be an escort for dinner dates or going out, or you would be showing off what you look like, maybe in a dress or, things like that. There's ways to show yourself off with the not without going to that level, unless that level is what you're trying to portray. Um, but yeah, like I said, those sites that she was on, because apparently she's on, I got a screenshot. There was like 4 of them. Bam, bam, bam. Like when you search or whatever, it comes back and it was like a screenshot. The first 4, I guess, because that's all I could see was the first 4 was all, I guess, her different ads. And they all the sites look like the same thing. Every screenshot, they look like the same. Because I even said, wait, like the top of it looks the same, like it has the same like generic website formation type shit. So they definitely don't look like legit agencies. And then this whole verified thing, because it says that they verified numbers or verified profile pics. That doesn't mean they've done a damn extensive, even not even extensive background check period
You know, I ain't suggest.
on these people. Like she makes it sound like it's this legit agency where men are like going in and giving all of their info and their real government name and their social and everything, and like wanting to be matched with a companion to go to their CEO meetings. Like that's not what's happening here.
Shit.
And even then, discretion is the number one rule of the game. So none of them are going to give their real name, especially on some kind of website
Can't
like
nobody
that.
judge.
Nah, she's giving out a phone
Nobody
number.
God.
Anybody can see that phone number.
That's what you're doing, man. You escorting.
Exactly. Yeah,
Mhm.
easy.
Absolutely. Girl, I had a great first date with a person. Like for the first time, that's what started it off. That one time, it was a $2,500 run. I was like,
Oh, you
okay.
did it overnight.
No, I didn't. I spent 4 hours.
Oh, only 4 hours.
Right, escorts get. Hell
Hmm.
yeah, they do.
Oh, you got you a good
He
one
just
then.
happened to really he liked my company. He said I had great, and this thing didn't work, period.
Exactly, Lita.
So it couldn't have been nothing else if he wanted it to.
If she was with an agency, they wouldn't be calling a phone number. Like you could literally go from just like you could Google it and it's right there. They don't have to go through anything. It's literally the numbers in the fucking ad. Like they don't even have to make an account or anything. They have the number right there. So if they don't even have to make an account, they're definitely not being background checks and verified like she keeps saying. Like all that they're verifying is that it's a real person and not a bot. I feel like she's lying about the details on this too. Well, you would not be alone in that. She wanted Juju so bad to be like, "Oh, escorting is just going on dates and being a 304 is, giving it up." And that's not what happened.
You know, everyone that I've gotten so far, they thing don't work.
Damn, you got some old niggas on your line.
Oh shit.
No, they not all old either. That's the crazy part. Not all of them is old. Some of them just have problems.
Right.
Well, 2 of them was born like that.
And if they clearly they felt the need to let you know that their thing what didn't work, right? Because if you were just there as a companionship, why would that ever come up? Like, come on.
Damn.
You know, and they just want female companionships. To go to the movie. I've been paid to go to the movies and all kind of.
She said she made 7,000 in 1 week. But I thought she didn't go to the movies. Remember, she said she had a date. They were going to see the Michael Jackson movie, and then she said she didn't get to go to the movie. But now she got paid to go to the movies. Yeah, she got 2,500 for. She said that she got 2,500 for 4 hours, and then she got $600 for what was it, an hour or I don't remember. It was like however much time, 30 minutes or I don't remember. But yeah, the same guy, she got 2,500 and then 600. She was on it, I guess, for 2 different dates. Um, but she said she made 7,000 the first, I guess, first week or in 1 week.
Weird stuff. I got paid to rub lotion on my feet.
Yeah, born like that. That's what she said, born like that.
I'm like, okay, well, rub some lotion on these things then. But I could care less what anybody got to say. What they saying in the comments, Mary?
Right, Lita,
Okay.
she did.
Wanda asks, my
Lita,
question is, if it's not your
you know what she's gonna say when anybody says, "Well, I thought you didn't go to the movie." Oh, I can't have more than one date that's gonna take me to the movie. Well, I had one date that took me, and the one didn't. Doesn't mean I didn't go at all. I could just hear her excuses already.
your intention on doing any sexual acts,
It's
why
so
would you post
easy.
your naked parts on your escort site?
Okay, and I'm gonna explain it to you. The reason is because there's still fantasies involved. You know what I'm saying? People that want escorts, they still like the fantasy. They want to see you. It's still a fantasy. It's still
Wait. Wait. So now it's part of the fantasy, and you're selling a fantasy that they don't get because they're not going to be with you because you're just there for companionship. But other than that, now it's because it's a fantasy. But when people called you on it before, you said that you put it up there to prove a point to the internet that your kitty cat wasn't black inside or some shit. It's strange how that switch. It's just switches for whatever narrative.
selling a fantasy regardless. That's me. Anybody else can say whatever they want to say and do whatever they want to do. Everybody run their own thing how they run it. But with me, like my thing is everybody, like there's ass worshipers and like unless you know about the life and what really goes and how many different fetishes there is and whatever.
Yes, and fetishes are actual. So if you're saying in the headliner that you're down to do fetishes, you're down to do ass worship, you're down to do all these things, but then you're coming on here and saying it's all about companionship, it doesn't track. That's not how it works. You're not going to advertise fetishes and all these things and then be like, "Oh, well, I'm just selling the fantasy." He doesn't actually get any of that. I say massages, but we don't actually touch each other. Like, no, come on.
Then you don't really understand it at all. But for me, like if I want to get ass worshipers that just like ass and they like to look at ass, then I'm gonna show my ass. It's common sense. My new ad don't have no coochie in it. I took the coochie all off because it's pointless to have it on there. But I mean, I put my coochie on OnlyFans and on Twitter. It doesn't matter what website it's on. And I mean, I've been doing that for years and years and years. Was I prostituting then? No. Was I prostituting now? No. But if I want to, I will, because it's mine. How about that?
How about it?
Fuck
How
how
you
nobody feel
doing?
about it.
Um,
Care how nobody feel.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Dawn Marie says, ain't nothing wrong with a prostitute. Bitches are out here fucking for free.
Would you rather fuck for free or fuck for
Oh,
a fee?
I told
I'm
y'all.
just saying.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
And so,
I told y'all that's always the argument about, well, you do it for free.
your
Fuck
pockets
for
up or stay
free
broke.
than fuck for, you know what I'm saying? I'd rather fuck for a fee than fuck for free, honestly.
If someone's in a committed relationship, they're effing for free with one person for, say, a year, 2 years, whatever. They're not doing 10 Johns a day.
Period.
Like,
Would you want a wet
there's a
ass with no
difference.
cash or a wet ass with the cash?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, Linda. She used to
I
argue.
had a good little run.
It's so crazy how she used to argue about ex workers and how she talked down upon them, and she wasn't that, even though she did OF and all that. And now she turns around and she's doing this, and she's even said that she wants to be a corn star. Like what?
The last, couple weeks has been good to me.
Right,
You
CP?
know? And then the thing is like you build up clientele so they become your regulars, you know what I'm saying? and
That's
they
the
want to
big
see you
thing. You want
again.
regulars because
Because I've
regulars
only
they
had
get you
4
more money.
people, but each one of them had booked me over and over
Right? She
already.
knows it all. She's the
Mhm.
expert now.
Ain't no wrong with
You're
it,
right,
right?
Quavi.
Oh, I don't.
I'd
I know
rather
that.
you have
Nothing wrong.
a wet ass and some cat.
She's got her toe in the escorting lifestyle, and if you're not in it, you wouldn't understand. Her ass
Ass
just
and a wet
barely
ass and
got
no cat.
there.
I'll be talking more about
I
you
ain't
if you
no
got
wet
a wet ass
ass.
and
I'm
no
not
cat
giving up no
ass.
ass.
She just pulled in the
Shit, and if
parking
you
I'm
lot.
not
would.
giving up no ass. But if I want to, I will.
Shit, but shit.
Oh, thank you for the birthday gift.
Well, clearly her man's
It's
cool
not
with
even your
it.
birthday.
Um,
When's your birthday?
Girl,
Probably Mecca. I wouldn't doubt it.
You're not an Aries, so when is your birthday?
my birthday too.
I don't
So you
know,
are an Aries?
Tuesday.
Mona Leah. You'd be surprised. They probably have whole shoots where everybody there has it.
Man, I didn't think you was
Crazy.
an
My
Aries.
birthday is Tuesday.
So what is your sign?
I'm a
You're a,
Taurus, girl. It's Taurus season. Oh my gosh, you
oh
can't hear me?
no,
Oh,
I heard you say it's Taurus season.
girl, how do you not know that she's a Taurus? You dated her and you don't know she's a Taurus? That's wild. She says it every 2 minutes. Especially back then.
You
Lord,
said it was Taurus
I'm a
season.
Taurus.
Oh, I
It
don't
must be
know.
delayed or something.
Can you hear me?
can y'all hear each other?
I don't think. Can you hear me? Because I don't think she can hear me.
I can hear you. Juju,
she
Can you
couldn't.
hear me?
They couldn't
I
hear
can hear
her.
you, but Juju just dropped.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Did they let her back up?
Is she gonna come back up?
Okay, I see you, Juju.
Oh yeah, they
I
let
So
her
feel.
you
back
I'm
up.
not gonna do it on here, man. I said
No, don't do that on my channel. I'll lose my channel.
I'm not
Oh
gonna do
wait,
it.
hold on. There we go.
I'll show you.
All
I'll
right,
show
hello.
you a fucking nipple. Stop playing with me.
No, don't do that on my channel. I'll lose my channel.
I'm not gonna do it on here, man. I'll send it to your fucking
Oh, you mean in
number.
the background? Oh,
Not even in the
okay.
background.
Oh, okay.
I don't think Mary ready to see these nipples.
Girl,
Man gonna be
Lord,
cracking for real. This your name gonna be Mary cracking.
shut up.
that's funny.
But man, you know I love you, so I don't even give a fuck what the fuck you do.
Always, Francis.
I don't need nobody permission or nobody's approval. I never, ever,
Melinda.
ever would need it ever in life. I'm
I
gonna do
don't
what
know,
Maybe want to do.
Kyla.
Period.
May, what's my sign?
Ooh, alien.
What alien game? But what's my
I have
sign,
no
man?
idea when she boots her.
Virgo. I don't know.
You said a Virgo. You said I'm a fucking Virgo.
I don't know what you are. I don't know.
May.
Ain't you a Leo?
What the fuck is Tati?
I just said, ain't you a Leo? Guy, you
Yeah,
can't
you
hear me
just
or
said
something? Or something?
I can hear you, but you said that shit late as fuck.
No, I think
I'm a
it's a
fucking
delay.
Virgo.
I think it's a delay. Girl, I know you a damn Leo.
No, you ain't no shit.
Well, how did I say it then?
Cause you said Virgo at first.
I did. I said Virgo. I said, I don't know. And I said, you're a Leo. That's what I said.
You know Leo, May.
I know exactly what you are.
I know exactly what you is. I'm fucking Maybay.
Yeah, you just said I was arrogant though, so you didn't know what I
I
was.
thought you was. No, that's not a fucking sneak diss. What you mean? That wasn't a sneak diss.
Who said sneak this?
You making it seem like I said Aries like that was a sneak diss.
No, I didn't say that. You putting words in my mouth.
I love you. Shit.
I said I mean, clearly, I'm a Taurus. I've always been.
Damn.
Yo.
She getting mad. She getting
What the comment
pissed.
say, Mary?
Elaine says,
Well, I don't
May,
think.
birthday on the 5th of May. I remember 4 years now I've been following her.
What the fuck?
Uh,
Hold on. My bad. I was hitting the buttons. Not that she's pissed, but like she just sounds like she's aggravated. Like she has just had enough. Like girl is getting on her nerves.
Big Dog
Jeez.
says, Juju sound drunk.
Your mama sound drunk, bitch.
No,
I'm
she
sorry,
don't.
man. I don't know if this is the page for me to be talking shit on.
It's not.
I'm with all the bit. I'm with all the shit.
Miss Love says she was doing it for free. Remember, she was tricking off on Ivan and Chosen. Got broke as fuck. Now she have to sell her shit.
It ain't tricking if you
Ooh, this
got it.
car just caught on fire.
Oh shit!
The Tesla just caught on fire on the freeway. They better get the fuck out. That shit is on fire.
Man, why you always be in the fucking The mix.
Dang, did y'all hear what I said? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Did they get out?
The test, yeah, they barely got out though. That shit just went up in flames.
Damn.
They was driving in front of me, and then it was just boom. You seen smoke, and then you seen another boom, and then flames. And they hurried up and got out, pulled over and got out the car. That's crazy. That's why I don't like them electric ass cars.
For
No,
real.
thank you. Batteries blowing up and shit.
Hey, Steph. Hey, Steph, babe. Hey, Rebecca.
What they saying, Mary?
Unchained says happy early birthday. Also, Gringo
Thank
wants you
you.
to put your Cash App in the private
My
chat.
they closed my cash app. I don't have it.
Oh, they closed your Cash App, y'all. So it says punishment for 304 in the United States generally ranges from fines to incarceration, 30 days to over a year for misdemeanors, often increasing with repeat offenses. While commonly a misdemeanor, certain states like Texas have elevated paying for X to a felony. Oh, they've elevated paying for X to a felony, and cases involving minors or federal human trafficking laws can result in 10 years to life in prison. But it says most first time offenses are classified as misdemeanors resulting in fines, probation, and potential jail time. Repeated offenses penalties increase significantly for second or third offenses, often leading to mandatory minimum jail sentences. And then it says in some cases, or depending on state law, conviction for solicitation can require registration as an offender. Oh, I didn't know that. It also says federal charges. If you transport individuals across state lines for the purposes of being a 304, that can result in up to 10 or 20 years in prison.
No more.
Oh,
But I do have one I can use, but it's not mine though. But I'll still get the money from it though. It's my man's. Thank you to my man.
But I got a question.
Huh?
How's your divorce been going? Because my divorce been going fucked up. How's your divorce been going?
It ain't been going nowhere. We decided not to get divorced, and now she decided she wanted to divorce me again. So now we're gonna refile, I guess. So, yeah,
Wait, so you stopped the divorce at first and now you're getting divorced again?
yeah. She told me to stop the divorce. She wanted to stop it, and then I guess she thought we were gonna get back together. And the moment that things didn't go her way, she said, "I'm gonna stop the insurance, and I want to divorce you." I said, "Okay."
That's fucked up, bro.
And she said she was stopping the insurance just so that way I wouldn't be with her no more. I'm like, you don't give a fuck about my health at all. But it's all good.
What's
And
wrong
then she
with,
says,
wait a
what I
second.
don't know.
What's wrong with your health? Because the whole thing that you said you needed the insurance for was so you could get a hysterectomy. That was the whole thing, is that you had precancerous cells, and if you didn't get this hysterectomy, it was going to turn into cancer, and you needed the insurance for that procedure. All of this. As soon as she canceled the fucking divorce, you're talking about having a baby, going through IVF, doing all these things. Again, even though when you're speaking about a hysterectomy, of course, the doctor is going to ask you, are you done having children and things like that. However, if the case would have been cancer, if you don't have a hysterectomy or cancer, they definitely wouldn't have been talking about that. Not only that, but when you come out and tell everybody that you're going on this, journey to see if you can have a kid and all this, you tell people that you haven't had precancerous cells in over a year. So apparently the IUD, the hormonal IUD that you had in worked because they went away. And so you haven't had that issue in over a year. And so you're not high risk at all to get pregnant. So then what is she going to have to worry about? Because again, that was the whole focus as to why you needed that insurance. So why wouldn't she cancel it at this point? Oh, she doesn't care about your health. I mean, is she supposed to friggin' keep you on it forever?
Understand about the whole say, well, you can't, I'll say, well, Whitney,
Yeah,
I ain't never
Colette.
tried to see you go without. I didn't try to take no truck from you or nothing, and you pay for that every month. Same as I pay for this insurance every month. So why is it not the same? I'm not trying to take nothing from you, but you steadily trying to take something from me that you don't even pay for. That's crazy. It'd be different if you paid for it, but you don't pay for this insurance. I pay for it. So I'm confused about, and just like the truck, you pay for the truck. but the truck is in my name, just like the insurance is in your name. So ain't that the same thing? Fair exchange, no robbery? Like, I'm trying to understand. But I guess it's only good for the goose. It's not good for the gander because, the truck is in my name. She wouldn't have that truck if it wasn't for me, She could probably go get her own car now, but she wouldn't have had it all this time if it wasn't for me, And I wouldn't have the insurance if it wasn't for her. So I feel like it's fair exchange. And I just don't understand why you want to cancel insurance on me, but I ain't never tried to take that truck from you. And that's crazy to me because I'm still willing to see you do good and still willing to see you with it. But yet, you trying to hurt me by taking the insurance away. But I could have went and scooped that truck up and you wouldn't have been able to do a fuck ass thing about it. But I wouldn't do that to you because I'm not you. I just feel like people try to paint me out to be the bad guy, but then they do fucked up shit to me. But I'm the bad guy though. But I just don't understand how it's bad when she has a truck that she pays for. I have insurance that I pay for. The insurance in her name, truck in my name. What's the difference? I don't see a difference there at all. You needed me to be able to keep that truck. And I needed you to be able to keep that insurance. So what's the difference? I don't get it.
She know what the fuck going on. She ain't green or she
I
ain't
know.
slow. That bitch ain't no fucking turtle. That bitch ain't
I
slow or
know.
she ain't fucking green. She ain't no fucking
But it's
turtle.
if I don't do what she want me to do, then she gonna take it away from me. But I didn't do her like that with that truck, But it's all good. It's whatever.
I wish a motherfucker would treat me like I'm slow and green. I'll tell a bitch real quick, bitch, I ain't no fucking turtle, bitch. You either gonna
Oh my God, how many times you gonna say it?
that's your shit, so I
She got one good line. She thinks, and she's gonna just keep saying it.
can't really say
She ain't no
too
turtle.
much because
Jesus,
you know what I'm saying.
It
what
just
the
is what
fuck
it
was
is. It's
that?
just not.
Much because you know what I'm saying. I mean, that's your shit, so I can't really say too much because you know what I'm saying.
It just is.
What was that? Did y'all hear that? That is not on my audio. For one, I don't know what that was.
Shit, so I can't really say too much because you know what I'm saying.
It just is what it is. It's
I
just
don't
not.
know what that was.
People go and cry about how bad they're treated and this, that, and the third, and how bad Maybay is to them. But in reality, Maybay don't do the shit that they do to them. do to me. I don't do none of the shit that's been done at all. I don't. But I'm the bad guy. It just really grinds my gears sometimes. And I'm just like, you guys are such victims, but yet, like I said, I ain't did none of the shit that was done to me.
What
Shit,
the hell?
but
But
hey,
yeah,
Yes, happy birthday to Tina Bina. Happy birthday. Yeah, that's why we say she rents the truck. Because that's what she's doing. She can never own it because it's not in her name. So no matter how much she pays on it, she's never gonna, even if she pays it off, it's gonna be Maybay's. Like, she's renting it.
but anyway, the answer to the question is when I get back from Cali, we're gonna go file. That's what she said. We don't talk. She don't talk to me. Because she says we're friends that don't have to talk. The only time she talks to me is to pay the truck. That's it. That's all. So I guess that's what friends do. I don't know.
friends.
Yeah. I wanted to be cordial, and I thought we could still be cool, and it was beneficial for us to both stay married to each other. But like I said, as soon as Whitney don't get her way, then it's fuck it. Fuck everybody else and what everybody else. Surgeries and some more shit, but she don't give a fuck. She don't care, and I know she need that truck for work, so I would never take it from her. But yet, like I said, I'm the bad guy. So
You better than me
let that
because
be
I
that.
call ICE. I didn't try to call ICE on this motherfucker. Told him he was fucking immigrant working on. You know what I'm saying? I didn't call ICE on this motherfucker. All type of shit. Shit ain't working.
Mm-mm-mm.
I don't get
Nah,
how
see, I'm
ICE
not
be
like
fucking
that
with
though.
everybody. I don't see how ICE fuck with everybody and their mama. But when a motherfucker working on a student visa and ain't supposed to be working, how the fuck ICE not trying to catch him, but ICE want to get everybody and their mama that don't deserve it. I'm just saying. I'm not saying ICE is right 100% of the time. I'm just saying when you really need the motherfuckers, they don't do shit. They always want to get the motherfuckers that don't need to be got, or the motherfuckers that been here for years and got a visa. But the motherfuckers who got a visa or a student visa and they not supposed to be doing certain shit, when they get caught doing certain shit, why the fuck they not getting in trouble for that shit? Now I'm trying to figure it out.
I just don't believe in being vindictive and trying to hurt somebody on purpose. I don't.
That's
I
the
don't believe
difference
in schemes at
between me
all.
and you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cause
I just
me,
don't. I don't believe in
I
it
take that
at
shit to
all.
hell, nigga. You ain't supposed to be here. You ain't supposed to be working. and you working and shit, and I'm telling ICE exactly where the fuck you at and what the fuck you doing, and they still not getting you. But they want to get everybody else that don't need to be got. I'm just questioning that shit. Like, oh, you motherfuckers.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, Mary, what's going on in the comment section?
Florence says, if you do get the
Okay,
you said no
wait.
to that. You answered that.
So was that her dropping her, or did Juju just drop down? Cause watch.
That's crazy.
Boom, that's
Yep.
crazy. Does she come
Okay,
back?
Mary, what's going on in the comment section?
Or did maybe just take her
Florence
down
says,
because of
if
that
you do
shit?
get the you said no to that. You answered that. Green says she act like a big baby.
I thought she like kicked her off.
Yeah.
Miss Love is saying, so you marry an immigrant, and when you get mad, you want to call ICE just because he don't want your ass. B, you need to go to hell. She just said she'll take it to hell.
Yeah, I don't believe in being vindictive and trying to hurt somebody for real. Like, or stop them from, change their life or put them in a fucked up predicament. I don't believe in that at all. I don't promote that at all. Because if that's the case, I'd have snatched that truck from up under Whitney's, grasp, and I would have did her dirty, but I didn't. I still have helped her throughout this whole time, and it is what it is.
Once she snatches that insurance for good, I bet you snatch that truck. I know, Melanie. I know.
I just felt like it was fair. I got insurance through her, and I'm paying for it. She got a truck through me, and she's paying for it. So what's the problem?
Yes, that is fair. But her taking that is that is wrong. But I would have
So
took
now
the
she's taking the insurance, and she's gonna, divorce me, and she loses nothing, and I lose. That's it. That's all. And that's how it always is with everybody I be with. They never lose anything. They gain being with me, and I lose everything every time.
I'm really sorry that you lose and you really don't deserve that. Honestly, I would take the truck. But I'm not saying like take it to hell, but if you're gonna take that and you paying for it, I'm just gonna take it. I'd say an eye for an eye. You don't have to go to hell, but an eye for an eye, definitely. Because what if right now, I'm just saying, obviously not, you got in a car accident, you ain't got no insurance. Now that's a bill on you just because she's being vindictive. That's not right.
Yeah.
That's not right at all.
Lord forbid.
Yeah. So
you guys think that so basically you guys think that she was dropped, that she like when she started saying that shit about the ICE, she dropped her. I don't see her comments. Like I would figure if she dropped her, wouldn't she come back in there and be like, "What the hell? Why did you drop me?" Right. Well, Niecy, she figured out real quick how expensive that insurance is after getting a divorce. They thought it was going to be free. That's why I say, hey, KB, when Maybay thought that her insurance was free and she was going to be able to have insurance after divorcing Whitney, she was loving it. She was high on her horse, honey. And then, because all of the people surrounding her were telling her, oh, no, she has to keep you on insurance. And, it's Cobra and you get it for free and it's a state law. And she was living it up. And then she found out that it was going to be like around 800 or more for that Cobra. She changed her attitude real quick. But I still stand by the fact that, yeah, she did sound annoyed. I still stand by the fact that I think if she snatches that insurance, maybe it's going to snatch that truck. For sure. All right, let's see what we got going on. Hold on. Juju read the room and exited? Maybe.
It's, and I had to host 2 events like driving, of course. I don't know yet. Can't call it. I can't call it. I don't know if I should see if I'm gonna stay in Cali for longer, or if I'm gonna go ahead and catch my flight and get up out of here or not. Because tomorrow my job out here will be done. So I don't know if I should if I need to stay another day or stay. I mean, a couple more days or something, or if I want to just go on ahead and go home and move on to the next this thing. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know yet. Can't call it. I can't call it. Not yet. I can't call it yet. I know it get chilly still out here at nighttime. I'll tell you that right now. No. How's everybody feeling tonight? I hope everybody's feeling good. I can't read what y'all saying because I'm driving, of course, as always. I just got through working with my client and helping her record all her videos and stuff. And yeah, well, not all of them. We got half of them done today. We're gonna get the other half done tomorrow. And I had to host 2 events last night, so yeah, it's been pretty busy, for real. Been busy trip. I'm trying to decide what I want to eat tonight because I don't know what I'm gonna eat for real. And just go back to my room and chill. I was gonna go visit my people and shit, but I really feel I don't feel like making that drive because I'm far from where they at. I don't know.
If you guys remember, she said
I
that
do.
she had a sugar daddy. I'm pretty sure in Cali because she said out where Mary is. So Mary's in Cali. And then one in what was it, Mississippi or somewhere that she had another sugar daddy.
No, the no. I guess nobody gonna come up here and read, huh? Everybody like, fuck it. I ain't gonna read. I ain't gonna help her. I ain't gonna do nothing. Okay then, fine. It's been a good little turnout out here. I got a lot done since I've been here. You know, it's been cool. I got to see my friend's brand new place of business. Got to go to a car show and which I was paid to host it. So it's been pretty cool. You know, not everybody cares about this social media stupid shit. A lot of people fuck with me for real, for real.
Wait, she's hosting a car show out in Cali? Well, surely there would be promotional like posters and stuff if she's hosting a car show. There's got to be some kind of promotional poster and stuff, right? I mean, I would think so. Since
And social
they
media can't
since they don't care about all this social media stuff, I mean, what would it matter if they put out a promotional poster?
stop that. And then got me a little bay, maybe a maybe bay, a potential. Meet the new bay. That's potential bay. See my Cali bay. Mm. Somebody come up here, help me read, please.
Wasn't Ivan just at a car show recently? I thought I saw a
Damn,
video
they
of
stay
Ivan
reading.
at one.
Jeez, slow down. Grab the wall. Shut up.
It probably doesn't.
You're
I
going
mean,
too
if it's out
fast.
there, I would just assume if it's there, it would have some kind
You're
of
going
thing.
too fast. Too fast.
Yeah.
I need somebody to come up here and read that nobody knows who they are, and just put like maybe it's helper or something. So then that way they can't be bullied or nothing, because it'd be crazy. Who is this? You got a cam up, whoever that is. I can't see no name. I ain't letting nobody up put on cam up and show me who they is at all. You ain't got to stay cammed up. I just need to see who you are first. Somebody was coming
All
up
right.
here, but I don't know. Yeah, what's up? It's cool out here because I'm used to it out here, but it moved, getting on. I like Texas though, for real, but mm, see, I've been traveling a lot, so there's other states
Is
I
she
want to
gonna
go
move
to
to
and check them out
Cali?
too.
Not she's gonna move to
Maybe not live
Cali.
there, but you know, maybe I'll just travel and not move anywhere. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. I just know that I do want to go to some more states though. See what they got to offer. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Everybody on Facebook, come on over to YouTube. I'm about to stop the Facebook feed now. So come on over to YouTube. Bye, Facebook.
There was a car show this weekend
I
in
wish I could read what y'all
Victorville,
saying, but I can't.
but I don't know if it's the same car show. Yeah, I thought so, Shonda. I thought so. I didn't know if it was this weekend he showed that or if it was last weekend, but I definitely remember he did show a car show. Sorry, I'm trying to plug in my damn. There we go.
Tomorrow I need to see where my baby daddy mama at, so I can go check on
No,
her.
May. She's saying that she hosted a car show. So we were talking about car shows because she's in Cali. And I said, didn't Ivan show a car show? But it might have been last weekend when he showed it.
I ain't had no time to really do nothing
But
that I
yeah,
wanted to do outside of hosting and working. Didn't really had time for shit. This definitely wasn't this is a business trip only. It wasn't a pleasure trip at all, or a come visit you trip at all. There's been a lot of business going on. Oh, shit.
it's been a lot of business, y'all. You got clients and stuff. He hosted a car show. Sounds like a robot. She said, I don't know if she
Because
said
even if I wasn't in the car, I still can't read the comments on my phone. They're too small.
I'm going to assume she got paid from what she's saying. Again, I'm not saying I believe everything she says, just for anybody in the back or anybody who might not understand. From what she's saying that she hosted a car show and that she was out there on business and that was her job. So anytime somebody says job, I assume they got paid for it. But who knows?
Small.
Hot dogs and milk tea. Yeah, Yellow. I feel like she's booked and busy, damn it. She's booked and
I want to
busy.
build a
Melinda, not.
empire of a bunch of bad bitches.
You've
We
been,
all be getting
girl, you've been trying to build this empire of bad bitches for years. Even before I even did a video about you. But that's why I was saying, like, I would think even if it was a small car show, like, don't they advertise for stuff like that?
money and get our shit and live happily motherfucking ever after with my man. Thank you to my man.
Yeah, she wants to make sure that everybody knows this is just business.
You know, I really feel like it's fuck everybody who's against me, and it's fuck everybody who I loved and didn't cherish my love for real. You know what I'm saying? It's really
Right,
fuck 'em.
Shucky?
Because I be trying to be too nice to motherfuckers and still love a motherfucker, and the motherfucker don't give a fuck about me. So therefore, you know, it's fuck everybody who is.
In my opinion, she's talking through the live to Whitney, and so she wants to make sure, in my opinion, maybe they got in a fight over this trip to Cali, because why else would she say this isn't a come visit somebody trip? This was about business. It's been a lot of business. I think she's trying to let Whitney know, like, I wasn't trying to come out here and visit anybody. I was doing business. And now she's talking about all this, fuck everybody who left me and didn't do me right. And I swear they talk to each other through the live.
You know, whoever I cared
Right, Kathy?
about, and you ain't in my life no more, it's fuck you. Got a big fuck you, literally. You know, because I just feel like at the end of the motherfucking day, I'm doing me. and I'm worried about me and what I got going on now. And you realize once you move on in life and you keep going that,
Right,
you know,
Kyla.
shit was just a
Right.
big fucking waste of time and another disappointment after disappointment and disappointment and disappointment and disappointment. I'm tired of being disappointed in motherfuckers. So now I just move accordingly
Right, Tiffany.
to make
Well,
sure I ain't got to worry about being disappointed again.
that part. She said Whitney was filing whenever they got home. So there you go.
Because not shit nobody does surprise me no more. And I never say what a motherfucker will or won't do no more. Because they'll do exactly what the fuck you think they won't do. And not give a fuck about it. I wish Pretty Stone was still open out here. I wish Pretty Stone was still open. Cause baby, listen, I for sure be in one of them jacuzzis. Yeah, I'm talking about in it. Yeah. Well, I could read comments probably for a minute because we stopped. Boom, I can see a little bit now. Are it's not working, y'all? Hey, I'm at down below. Shattered my hopes and dreams. Oh, they working okay. Hey. Yeah.
Mm-mm-mm.
How was your day, man? Man, my day was good. It's been super busy, Celine. Like super fucking busy out here for like I've been nonstop, like trying to go to this city to that city to go to this hosting to that hosting, then help my friend and do business with her, and it's just it's been a lot. How about this Saturday, girl? I'm good. How are you? I was sleeping, been sick, sinus infection, head hurts. How's everyone? I'm good. I can read right this second because I'm stopped. But when the traffic picks back up, I ain't gonna be able to read no more because I can't read
Where
and drive.
where's her
Doesn't work.
readers? Where are they?
I don't know if you already answered this, but do you have plans for your birthday? Nah, I really don't have no plans for my birthday. I really I ain't doing nothing. I don't care about it, really honestly. I'm on a paper chase. I'm on a motherfucking paper chase. I'm chasing money right now. So if it's helping somebody build social media, teaching them how to do social, whatever the case may be, or if it's a date or whatever, I'm trying to catch money. I'm trying to stack money right now. I don't care about my birthday. It is what it is. It's another day at this point. And I just rather, I don't feel comfortable that I'm not making the money that I'm supposed to make, and I don't feel comfortable not having the money I feel like I should have. So right now it's grind time, and my birthday is another day for real. You know, if people do stuff for me, they do. If they don't, they don't. At the end of the day, oh well.
I don't know if her man went with her or not because if you guys remember, the last live that I recapped, night before last, she said that his birthday was May 1st and that they weren't going to be together, that there was a lot of traveling that had to go on. So I don't know if they like weren't going to be together Friday and then now they're back together, like physically, as far as like in the same place or what. I don't know.
Oh, I ain't really worried about it.
Right, Phoebe? That part pretty.
I can't see y'all. I'm driving, so speed and not be worried about. I'm not saying that Mary is worried about nothing, or even Lady J, but Like, Lady J don't want to come up all the time, and I don't know if Mary does or don't, but she's not here now, so I don't know. And then my friend Cat Cat don't want to come up either, so I don't have no reader, and I need to have a reader permanently on standby to always help me. I just need somebody to say they don't have to know
What
who you
happened to
is,
the other
just
Mary?
anybody.
Yeah, Barbara, she used to say she couldn't drive at night, which clearly she can't see that well. I mean, right? She doesn't have any readers. In
I've
other
been
words,
driving the city, the city, the city, the city, the city, the city, the city.
she don't have people to carry the live while
No,
she
I'll
just
tell you.
sits there. I know,
I be
right,
in
Tina?
Cali, I be in the streets for real.
We don't doubt that.
I be in the street. I'm
We
in the
know.
hood though.
Oh God,
Really,
here we
really,
go.
really in the hood though.
That's flex. She loves to be able to say that. So crazy.
I want to see my baby daddy mama, my mother-in-law. I want to see her, make sure she all right.
Yeah, if it's that much. Well, here's the thing. Even if she got glasses, if she's driving, she can't read. So that's why the glasses wouldn't help anything. And at one point, she did have contacts. If you guys remember, she went to the eye doctor and got contacts, and that lasted. I don't even think that she even talked about it for a week of having contacts. But she did go to the doctor and get contacts at one point in the last year.
I just don't know where she at right now. I need to call and find out where
Yeah,
she
Labella.
is.
But sometimes she can read them though.
I know they were.
That's what's crazy is sometimes when the camera's on or she's like stopped and you can see she's like in, sitting down stationary and she'll be like, "Oh, I need somebody to come up here and read. I can't see him." And then all of a sudden she starts replying to the shit. And you're like, "Oh, well you can see him." So who knows? I mean, I don't doubt that she's got issues and needs contacts, but she definitely could see him sometimes. You guys were naughty last night? Oh shit.
Released her from the hospital. So I need to see
You guys are
is she
always
at her
naughty
daughter's house or is she at her house?
when you're unsupervised. Yeah, if you remember, she couldn't do because when she got that vehicle that was going to pay for itself and Uber was going to pay for it, she was going to drive it, do all these things and like take people to and from the airport in the middle of the night and make all this money. And then all of a sudden she couldn't drive at night. Whitney didn't want her around this. She couldn't drive at night. There was always some excuse.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell I want to eat for dinner. I'm hungry.
Okay.
I bought some chicken yesterday, and it was chicken tenders and shit. And when I tell you that shit was gross, I threw that shit all in the trash, bro. I was like, what the fuck? They'll give me these biscuits
Not
looking
at all,
like
Kelly. Not at all.
dried fucking, I don't know what the fuck they was. They was
Oh
gross
no,
looking.
y'all broke her.
I threw all that shit away. I threw the
You
potato
are
wedges,
Evo.
the jambalaya,
You are.
everything, because it just all looked old as fuck. Like it had been sitting out for 157 million days, and I'm just not with it at all. I'm like, what the fuck,
Right,
bro?
broccoli? Was Mary left by herself or something? Mary did Dark Side by herself. Oh yeah, somebody told me that. I think in Tibby's live earlier, they said that Lady J was
Where is May's dog at?
helping her or something.
I see that. May don't have a dog no more.
Wait,
The
what?
dog was given to my sister for her
What?
kids.
What?
Cat has the dog.
So the dog is no longer hers. Now the dog is Cat's. Cat doesn't want the dog. Cat said that she's going to leave the dog outside. Yeah, beloved. Oh my God. Now Cat has the dog. But Cat doesn't live in a house with a fenced yard.
Dog is gonna remain in the custody of Cat.
That's
Her
crazy.
daughters want the dog, so they got the dog now.
Cat's not going to let that dog in that house.
I don't plan on getting any more animals until life settles down.
Well,
Yeah.
duh.
But I
Like
mean, he'll always
animals.
be over there, so if they don't want him, I can eventually get him back.
Yeah, no,
If,
that's
you
what somebody
know,
told me. She
they
had to
don't
get.
want him.
That's what somebody told me
I could
that
just
Mary. Well, you guys remember Mary and Lady J did a live. They were on there for about 2 hours, and then Lady J stayed on for like 45 minutes after that, after Mary got down. That was like a couple weeks ago. But yeah, somebody said Mary was on Dark Side by herself with the supervision of Lady J.
Go see him.
That's what it was. She couldn't handle Tibby. Oh yeah, that's right. I forget. Yep, Chi Chi. Tibby's nickname is now Chi Chi. That's all I'm calling her. You were like Sour Patch Kids. Well, that's good. Yeah, she said she don't like glasses. She did say that.
Hey, Selbum. Yeah, fell in love with him, so I like she can have him. I'm out of town so much now that I ain't gonna be able to be there. So
Right? So now Kat adds an extra expense to her life that just another great financial situation.
Los Angeles,
What happens if that dog gets hurt, that dog gets sick, something happens? Kat's not going to have the money to take that dog to a vet.
good.
Crazy. Yeah, they're not walking.
Chosen, where are you?
They don't walk the dog because they have a fenced yard, so they don't think the dog needs a walk.
Jessica's gonna be pissing her pants.
Yeah, Chi Chi.
That's my chosen girl. I don't want her.
Tibby said that Tibby said that Mary kept calling her Chi Chi because you know her username is like Chi Town, like it's Chi, whatever the rest of it is. I can't even remember right now, but Chi True 221 or whatever. So she kept calling her Chi Chi, and they were like they were talking to Tibby in the live. This is just what Tibby was saying, that they were talking to Tibby in the live. So Mary was saying like, "Where's Tibby? Where's she at?" And then she would turn around and talk to Chi Chi, not realizing that Chi Chi was Tibby.
If anything, I'd
Funny
be
as hell.
friends with her. That's it. That's all. I don't want no relationship with chosen. You know. But shit, I'm cool with her though. You know.
Yeah, we know
Until
you're
she get
cool
to
with her.
talking shit on the internet. But
Right, Kathy. That's what they were saying.
I don't have no beef with her at all.
She was cool with Chi Chi, but she didn't want to. She
Her
wanted to
girl
know.
don't want me to have nothing to do with her. That's
She was cool with Chi Chi, but she didn't want nothing to do with Tibby. Chi Chi was all right though. Well, no shit. Jess don't want you to have nothing to do with her. Y'all have been together, apart, together, apart. Jess has been in the middle of it, just like Jasmine was.
her
Her
girl don't want me to have nothing to do with her. That shit funny
Phoebe.
to me. That shit funny to me because when I was with Chosen, she sure had a part of Chosen's life. But now you don't want Chosen to be a part of my life because you wouldn't. That's crazy, huh? Hypocritical as fuck, if I say so myself. But I mean, I ain't tripping anyway off of being a part of nobody's life. But I'm just saying, I'm cool with her. I ain't got no problem with her. Ain't no problem with nobody for real. Everybody be living their life doing their thug thizzle. And I'm just chilling like a villain, minding my business. That insecure shit, I don't fuck with though. For real.
Hell yeah, China. Yeah, she gonna love that. I told her today that's her new nickname, Chi Chi.
Especially when, girl, I ain't worried about all that.
That part,
Oh, dang,
Casper.
yo.
That part. Why would she be cool with that? Clearly, Maeve doesn't care about relationships or people cheating or anything like that because we've seen where she's allegedly allowed people to cheat at her place, known about it, and she's cheated. So maybe people just don't trust that that won't happen around you. Yeah, it's so weird.
Your mama prayers for you too. All y'all shit certain times of night, boy, I tell you. What is going on around here? We be driving crazy at certain times of night, boy, I tell you.
Oh, I forgot
LA traffic is crazy. Los
that part.
Angeles. Boy, good, baby.
Call your books Chi-Chi's? Oh, your boobs. I was like, wait,
Los
books?
Angeles. Here I come.
Sandy, No, they're
Label?
just traveling. Remember, allegedly she got the dog from Whitney, is what she said. So I don't know, but they said Cats now got the dog. So the girls fell in love with the dog.
Shit, who is this? Okay, here. Comments. There's no point in coming up here, whoever you is. I need somebody who's gonna actually read all the comments. I don't know who you are. I see who it is. Mackenzie, Mackenzie wanna force me to go this way. Damn. On the dark side, but she can't come over here.
What?
She did too much. Shit.
Wait, what?
Come no, I'm playing. Mackenzie, Mackenzie wanna come back so she can come back on the dark side, but she can't come over here. She did too much. Shit.
Okay, wait.
Y'all forcing me to go
So Mackenzie can come back on the dark side, but not on Maybay Life?
this way. Damn.
That's strange.
Somewhere I was trying to go,
Jasmine
y'all.
engaged to KC. They so cute together. Oh, I haven't seen. Congratulations, Jasmine.
Fuck.
She was taught, well, Keisha, Juju was talking about how she's tried everything with the ex-husband down to calling ICE and how ICE takes everybody, but they won't do their job when it comes to him, and that she's called ICE to report him. And she just kept going on about how she was calling ICE on her husband, trying to get rid of him. And she's going through a divorce, and all of a sudden she just dropped down. So a lot of people felt that May was dropping her down because people started talking shit in the comments, like, because she went on about it for like 5 minutes. So people in the comments started saying, like, what the fuck? Why is she's calling ICE on old dude? Like, that's fucked up. And all of a sudden she dropped. So I don't know if she dropped because she saw people talking shit in the comments, or if maybe dropped her. I don't know. But nothing was said to her. She just dropped, and then she never came back. So yeah, the dog is cute. The dog is a good dog too, it seems.
It's not in the right hood. Mm-mm-mm.
Yeah, it is going to get really hot in Texas. So I hope the girls, if they fell in love with him, I hope that they
I'm a
can bring
hood
him
rat.
in.
Hood rat. Hood rat. Hoochie mama.
I'm surprised she didn't let her
You ain't
bring
nothing but a
him in.
hoochie mama. Hood rat. Mama.
Thank God for the fast
What's
forward.
it for me? Yeah. Mm, Gotta be able to see. We see me every room.
Okay. No more fast forward for us. Yes, yellow, yes.
What the fuck are you honking at?
Right, Dorothy. Uh, Nina, I think she's on TikTok. I don't do page names in the comments. You're welcome, Keisha.
In and out burger.
I don't
want
know,
that
Kelly.
at all.
I have no idea. Who's Sandy?
Mm-mm.
That part, Phoebe. I guess not anymore. Or maybe she's
Don't
not
want that at
trying.
all. I don't want that at all.
This
Come
is
on,
today,
man.
Keisha.
No, 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 no. I wish I could find a
Wait,
euro.
what did Evo say?
Maybe that's what I'll eat. Some euro
Oh,
or
shit.
something. Need to find
I don't know, Mel. She said that she could come up on dark side because she's done too much. So I don't know what that means. I thought they made up. Maybe I missed it. They make up and go, they're what the hell? Did she end it? There's the live. She must be on mute. Yeah, the dog is very well behaved. Good night, PW. Right, Keisha? Where the hell Casper be at? Casper drops in every now and then. I don't know what she's doing. Alive? Let's see. Maybe she's not live anymore. Maybe she ended. Oh no, it says it's still live. So I don't know. Huh. Hold, please. Be on mute or drop down or something. I just went on to check because it's like there's no sound on her end. I don't know why she's driving around. I don't know if she's door dashing, if she's driving to somebody. I have no idea. I don't think she said. But she said she's in Cali, so I don't know. She's not on the live any longer. She dropped down. Not live. Said last night for me to go eat a boiled egg. I still can't comprehend what that girl Mary Beth. Oh, she said last night for you to eat a boiled egg. I didn't watch last night, so I don't know what was said. I've just been getting I've just heard different people. Madam, she comes back every now and then under like her regular name and talks shit to everybody. She's still on Facebook talking shit too. But I'm wondering if she's under a different name sometimes, and maybe that's what it is because when she pops back in, she's just as invested as she has been always. So I feel like if she was taking that long, like in between the times we actually see her under her real name, I feel like she wouldn't be as invested still. But yeah, she pops up every now and then to like cuss everybody out in the chat and take up for Maybay, and
Mary, okay, gotcha.
Maybay doesn't even acknowledge her. Oh, Mary's up
You can
there.
calm down.
She's up there to read.
Hold up. Now I have to. Okay.
You can calm down, Mary.
Yeah, I'm trying to, but I forgot how. Okay.
Oh Lord.
Wait. How the hell you do this?
Touch
It's
the
different
screen.
now.
Right,
Okay.
Lita?
There we go.
Yeah, who knows?
There you
I'm
go.
not scared if that's why you want me to calm down.
No,
Oh,
just not smoking and stuff and whatever.
She doesn't want that to be the
I don't need to
focus.
see what you're doing.
She just wants you to read and
right.
keep it to yourself.
Okay, let me see where the comment. Hey, ow.
Mary likes to like put her own spin on things and comment back, and I think it gets on Maybay's nerves sometimes.
Oh,
Because she just wants them to read and not say shit and let her handle it. Yes, you're
where are
second,
the
Mary.
damn comments? Hold up. How you doing? Okay. Where's the comment?
She's doing a reach around.
Sorry, I'm looking for my
She's always rude, yes. And then she always acts like she doesn't know where she's like nothing about her.
Anybody over? Hello? Hello? Anybody down in the comments?
Oh Lord. Nobody's down in the comments. Oh, there's not even nothing to
Anybody
read.
got any questions?
Yes, something
Any
about Mary.
Anybody want to do a
questions for our
Q&A?
TMA?
Anybody want to do anything?
Yes,
Y'all want to do anything? Any Q&A for me? E. Mackenzie. Hi, Mama Mary. Hi, sweetie. Hi, May. Can't
Hey.
find Bernice. Say hey.
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 Oh my goodness.
Where you going, May? Bernice is asking.
Right now I'm going to Jack in the Box to get a milk tea, and then I'm gonna go
Oh,
find me some food. I want a
milk tea,
euro.
y'all.
Yeah. That's where I went the first night I came to
Dorothy.
LA. My brother was like, what you want to eat?
No, Dorothy. She said she wouldn't have well, she actually said she wouldn't have a car, I'm pretty sure, when it came to meeting Mary. And then she said she wouldn't be out that way, that Mary lives farther away, so she wouldn't be there. Because I think Mary's in like San Diego or something. So yeah, she's definitely not going to meet Mary.
Eat. Jack in
Jesus.
well, the Jack in the Box does.
I know, madams, it's so bad.
Krusty, oh, what a name. Krusty Drawers.
Yeah,
Would
Vanessa.
you do a reality TV show, May?
Absolutely.
There you go.
Of course she would. She's been wanting to do one for the
Absolutely,
longest.
baby.
Amber, May, did you know you're my internet bestie?
No, I didn't know that.
I
How
had to
did that
turn it
happen?
down a little.
Celine is asking, who's pregnant? Mackenzie?
Oh no.
Well, the other day you said she
Y'all know.
wasn't. You were stern about it. She's not pregnant.
Bernice,
Oh
I
no.
love their
Oh,
tacos and curly fries. Yeah.
So
Yes.
I
bad
eat their tacos a
spirituality.
lot, but
I'm about to switch over
tonight
to
I want
last
some
night.
good like I see. I want
Right.
some good rope, good rolls.
Yeah, I'm about to
Audrey
flip it.
Estrada. Hey, BFF.
Hey, Audrey.
Okay. See. Hey, hey. We can go back.
Used to be in love with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever I
Mhm.
be with, I just always be like,
It sounded like she was about to say she'd been in love with Whitney. Listen.
I just don't. I don't know. I feel like I always go back to I used
Sounded like she was gonna say what Whitney.
So.
I just don't. I don't know. I feel like I always go back to I used to be in love with this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like whoever I
Mhm.
be with, I just always be like, I may talk a little shit in the beginning because I'm angry, but once the anger goes away and I'm cool, I'll be chilling. And
Mhm.
I don't want to dog nobody. Because at one point in time I was in love with that motherfucker, and at one point in time I mean I still love her. And I care about her well being, and I don't want to see her do bad. But the fact that you want to see me do bad, it bothers me. It bothers me real bad because I've done nothing but lift you up and help you gain everything that you've gotten to this point. And all you want to do is take away from me. And I don't get it. And you came in this taking away from me, and then you leaving taking away from me. And I just don't feel like it's right at all. It bothers me. It really does, because at the end of the day, like, I never want to see you do bad. And if I had insurance and you needed it and you knew and I knew that you needed this, that, and the third, I would never do that to you. I would never do it to you. I'd be like, okay, well, shit.
But you said yourself that you don't have the issues any longer. All the issues, the whole thing was the cancer thing. And when you said you were going to possibly go on an IVF journey and that you were wanting to get pregnant, you said yourself that you have nothing that puts you at high risk, that you have nothing medically wrong with you. Those were your words. You said, I have nothing medically wrong with me. I would not be high risk. I don't have precancerous cells, haven't had them for over a year. So, what does she know you need to deal with? That's that manipulation, in my opinion. Because now all of a sudden you need X, Y, and Z done, but when you wanted to have a baby, you didn't need any of that. You didn't have any medical issues.
Shit, well, go ahead and do it. Shit, we can stay married forever if you want to. Make sure that you got what you need. Because at one point in time,
Hey,
this is the same
Christy.
motherfucker that held your hand when you was falling. This is the same motherfucker that got you from doing certain things that you shouldn't be doing. This is the same motherfucker that helped you with everything that you now have.
Yes,
You know what I'm
Classy.
saying?
Yep.
So your life got better when you was with me.
She just claimed that she had no health issues, that she was basically the epitome of health because at almost 45 years old, if she got pregnant, she wasn't even going to be considered high risk. That's how healthy she was. But now all of a sudden, Whitney knows she needs X, Y, and Z done, and she's got these health issues, and the script has flipped because it's a different narrative that she's pushing. Just
you
my
know.
opinion.
But like I said, people come in here to kill, steal, and destroy and gain whatever they can and then bounce. As soon as shit don't go their way, it's fuck you. And that's just not reality. Because I could have been an evil, vindictive bitch and did some weird ass shit, but I'm not. Because I'm just not that person that everybody want to make me to be. I'm just not. I may do some dumbass shit throughout my life. I may make a lot of bad decisions, you know. I may
Mhm.
do things that people don't agree upon, but I don't intentionally do things to hurt and harm people at all. I'll talk shit to those who talk shit to me, but I don't intentionally hurt people. I don't. I'm not
That
saying I ain't
part.
never hurt nobody. And I,
Especially when we all saw the other side of it, and that's why I keep refreshing people's memory because it's not like there, in my opinion, there's an ounce of that she wants to stay married with her for any other reason. Because we all saw when she thought she could have insurance without Whitney, she was didn't want shit to do with Whitney. And now all of a sudden it's about, oh, well, you said you'd be there and bullshit.
I've tried to apologize to everybody that I have hurt, you know? But
Right,
at the end of the
Coca?
day,
Right.
I don't intentionally hurt people or be vindictive. I don't. It's just not who I am.
Oh, but her man is not responsible for anything because they don't live together. So it's not the man's responsibility to take care of her in any way. That was what she said.
And I just feel like
Oh,
it's
that's
wrong.
awesome, Jazzy. That's cool.
It is wrong. Is there any way that you can take your name off and she can have it in her name?
No, I tried. We tried that.
Well, at least
Exactly. There's no
well, at least
way.
you tried. And you being the bigger person, I'm I'm hoping you really do get good karma for this and get good
She's
karma for
not
not,
being the
doing it
she's not being the bigger person. She's doing whatever she thinks she can to keep that insurance.
eye for eye, you know?
Come on now.
Yeah.
Like
And
I
back in my
said,
20s, I was eye for eye. And that got me nowhere. Like it really didn't get me anywhere. It really got me bad karma, you know? And I don't want to
right,
do
beloved?
that. I don't want no more bad karma. I want to just live my life and do what I feel is right, whether or not it's all the way right or all the way wrong. I don't want to, know that I'm doing something that would cause her to stumble. Me taking the car
Right, madam.
eventually she'd be able to get her own car. Okay. Yeah. You know, but, it would cause her to stumble. She got to get to work. She got to DoorDash. She got to make
Not only that, let's not forget, Maybay has already turned in. So Maybay had 3 vehicles, right? She had the Suburban, the Traverse, and Whitney's truck. So she had those 3 vehicles. She let the Suburban and the Traverse go back like a voluntary repo, which at the time the Traverse didn't work allegedly because somebody tore it up while she was renting it on Toro. And then the Suburban, there was something that happened to the Suburban, I think, even whenever I think it had quit, wasn't starting or something at the end. And then maybe went and got her a vehicle. So now she's got her vehicle and the truck. So with her paying the truck every month on time, that's helping Maybay's credit. I mean, at some point, if she puts it, it's obviously it's going to hurt her credit at some point if she voluntarily repos it. But again, I think as soon as that insurance is up, that truck's going to be up too.
money. And I would never try to do something that would stop her money, you know? And you shouldn't do anything that would take away.
But that's a $1,200 payment. So if May takes the truck right now, she's going to have a $1,200 payment. As therefore she can let Whitney keep it, pay the truck payment, and keep the insurance.
For me being healthy either because I pay for my
Oh
own
Lord.
insurance. No matter if it's through your name or
Right. I
not,
don't
that
get
car
it.
ain't through your name either, you know? But
Well, at the time when all this went down, Whitney had not been at Maybay's very long, and they were working on her credit. So Maybay had the Malibu, which and already had the Suburban. So Maybay was already driving the Suburban, and Whitney had the Malibu she was driving. So they took the Malibu and traded it in for the truck. So Whitney, since she was driving the Malibu, just traded that in for a truck, and then she just started driving the truck around, even though it was in May's name. But what I try to tell Whitney when all that was going on with the divorce is if they have built her credit up and her credit's that good, why not go and get your own car and give her that damn truck back? I guarantee you she could get a payment of less than 1,200. Now it might not be a brand new truck with all the bells and whistles, but she can get something in her name.
I don't want to take it from her, and I don't want her to, have to worry about how she gonna get to work or, have to Uber or none of that. I don't want to see her struggle. I don't want to see her do bad. I don't. That's not who I am. I'm glad she's doing good. I'm glad that she's living. I'm glad she found somebody else. I'm glad that everything is going good for her. I'm happy for her. I don't want to see her go without. And if the shoe was on the other foot, I wouldn't do it to her. I just wouldn't, and I just feel like it's crazy. And yeah, I can get my own insurance, and yeah, I could end up paying probably triple what I have to pay now. And you know that though. So I feel like that's what makes it even worse is that what'll happen. Oh well.
420 says Whitney's work ethic took her to work every day, not you, Maybeg.
I never said I took her to work every day. What did that have to do with anything? Before she met me, she was going to work every day. But her life has drastically changed between then and now. Before me, all her money used to go to the dope man. Now, her money stays with her and she buys what she wants and lives a real life.
Oh Lord.
Don't come for me. The fuck? For real.
Dope man.
Fuck are you talking about? You can't never tell me that everybody that I was with, life didn't get better fucking with me. You can't tell me that because I know.
Oh God. That's
I
why it
was there.
pisses her off.
I see.
That's why it pisses her off so bad when people say that everybody's doing better since they left her. That's what makes her mad because in her mind, she made everybody's life better. When they came to her, they were struggling, they needed a place to stay, or they needed this and they needed that. And so when people say to her, "Oh my God, look at your exes, they're doing so much better since they left you," that stings a little for her because it's always been the opposite.
See it. And y'all see it too while you're bullshitting. But hey,
Gail says, but may you have been true to who you were then and now. You haven't switched it up. I've always thought your heart is kind. Still do. Bullshit aside.
yeah. I just try to do what I think is right in the situation, you know. Because being petty and being vindictive don't get you nowhere for real, you know. It don't. But what if I told her like, oh well, the only way you're keeping this truck is if we stay married and da da da. Like I wouldn't do that. That's what you if we're gonna be together. But that's what you said about the insurance. If I'm not gonna be with you, I can't have no insurance. What? You should have never filed divorce on me. Fuck.
Maybe let's be real.
And now you want to file again.
You didn't want to be with her before she filed for that divorce. You were so happy and carefree after she filed again until you found out about the insurance. But you had said back in July when the first divorce thing went around and Whitney wanted a divorce, you said in July you'd already flipped the switch off and you couldn't go back, that you already had fell out of love with her.
I mean, that didn't make me want to be with you anymore. I mean, she's over me now, though. You know, lightweight, slight weight.
Cat says, isn't this maybe life? Block those asshats.
Right.
I can't right now.
Isn't it so crazy the way she says, like, Whitney's over me now? Girl, you've been over Whitney for a while now. You're with a whole man. You're trying out different girls. And you've said that you weren't in love with her. Like, you've been over her. So now it's a bad thing that she's over you, maybe?
I
That's a
can't.
good
I'm
thing.
driving. I can't block nobody.
Isn't this what she wanted? That part, May.
I got a event I have to get to.
She got to get to that
here.
event, honey.
So I'm on the freeway. I've been on the freeway the whole time.
I thought she was going to get a milk tea and then going to find her something to eat. Now she's on the way to an event. Oh, this was last night. My bad. I was getting the two lives confused. I was like, wait a second, what? Okay, so this is when she's going to the event. So was this live at nighttime? I thought her event was the car show. Maybe she had more than one event. I got myself confused. I was like, wait a second. My bad, y'all. My bad. Scratch that.
Miss Love says, like the fuck? I said you didn't even want her to go to drug treatment. She did that on her own because that's what she said.
I didn't want her to go to drug treatment. She did it on her own. She never went to drug treatment. What are you talking about?
Right, because you said you'd miss her too much if she went to rehab. She was off work for like 2 months. She could have went to rehab while she was waiting for her transfer. But you said you'd miss her too much.
I gave Whitney an ultimatum. It was drugs or me. She chose me. I went through Whitney being sick. Man, shut up, bitch. You don't know what the fuck you're talking.
Shout out to Tibby, member for 5. Shout out to Chi Chi, member for 5 months. How does this balding dude think he's entitled to Whitney's insurance? Like, you squirting right, just get your own insurance. Like, what's going to ride, TMO or Scorpio? She don't want to get that own insurance because she knows how much it would cost, especially if she tried to get a policy that matched what Whitney's policy is with Amazon. She'd be paying out the ass for and she can't get a policy until November, period, because open enrollment doesn't start till November
About.
unless she got a
I
job.
definitely helped her through every struggle she went through. And you a motherfucking fool if you think I didn't. She wouldn't have wanted me back if I didn't. Fuck are we talking about here? You have no fucking clue. You don't know what really went on behind the scenes. Fuck. All y'all know is what the fuck you see, which ain't much.
Also, can I say, isn't that supposed to be Whitney thing anyway? Like, wouldn't she want to be
Right.
cool? She's an adult.
Right.
If she was gonna use, she was gonna use. You can't make a grown person do anything. So it would have to be Whitney's idea or
Choice,
whatever,
yeah.
your choice to go
Well,
get
I just
clean
told her
anyway.
that if she was gonna be with me, she had to be off drugs. And she chose to be off drugs. And I told her, don't you want a better life? Don't you want to really live? And she chose that, you know, and I'm proud of her. I'm not saying that it wasn't all work on her behalf, because it was. I'm proud of her like a motherfucker, you know. But life definitely changed being with me, because before me, she was on drugs. Don't you get it, dummy? If I wouldn't have came in her life, she'd have still been doing drugs. Period. And that's just facts.
Okay, I'm gonna bounce back in just a second, but I wanted to show you guys this. Yeah, Val, that's what I was wondering. However, I guess if it depends on, maybe she was on something more than just the coke. Maybe it was something else. Maybe her cocaine was laced with something, and that was why it made her sick coming off of it. Because they do sometimes lace cokiana with other things, like as a whatever they call it, a buffer or something. I don't know. Maybe that's what it was. But I do know that Whitney was allegedly on H at one point and was an IV user. That's how she got hepatitis C. That was the story we got. All right, I'm gonna show this for a second.
This lady mad because I asked her to fill up my milk teas and shit, y'all. Her name Kathy, and she upset. She gonna argue with me over some shit. I'm gonna put you on my TikTok where there's millions of people.
Whatever you want. How
I am. Mm-hmm. This lady mad because
So she's copying what SpongeBob did, because wasn't this something? I'm refresh my memory, but didn't SpongeBob just get into it with someone because they didn't fill up his Starbucks or didn't fill it all the way to the top? And then he got so pissed off in the ride home that he turned around and made them give him his money back. And now Maybay did the same thing. She wants this girl to fill up her milk teas and she's pissed off. Oh my God. That's crazy.
this lady mad because I asked her to fill up my milk teas and shit, y'all. Her name Kathy, and she upset. She gonna argue with me over some shit. I'm gonna put you on my TikTok where there's millions of people.
Whatever you want. How
I am. Mm-hmm.
Where there's millions of people. Oh my God.
Man.
She always has to, even her own escort ad, she got to throw in there. I'm famous on social media. Millions of people are going to see you. The girl said, whatever you want to do, honey, go for it. She didn't give a shit.
Gail said and did. You supported
Good
her
night,
mentally
Tina. I hope
and
you had a great
financially.
birthday.
There's a lot to be said for that.
Yep, and did.
420 said, you got drugs for Whitney.
Oh, it was at McDonald's. Yeah, she did get drugs for Whitney.
Did I get drugs for her?
Yeah.
I never picked up drugs ever.
Oh my
Did I
god.
know
So are we gonna do semantics with this whole thing? You said you got them for her. Those were your words.
somebody who had picked up drugs ever?
Oh my god.
Did I know somebody who had them? Yes. Did I actually go pick them up and get them for her? Absolutely not. That never happened. And then I told her after that one time of me seeing her high, it's drugs for me. And I said what I meant, and I meant what I said. And that's what happened. So what are we talking about?
Um, Quavy and Kendra said you got the coke for her. You admitted. You said you helped get them.
I didn't say I didn't. I said I didn't go pick it up. That's what I said. I didn't go pick it up. No, I didn't. And so what? Yep. And she had it one time, like I said, one time. She was already an active addict though. And she got it one time. And I told her, that's it. No, I didn't know she was an active addict. I thought she was like a partier. You know, I know that y'all too good. Y'all don't understand. But half of y'all powder, y'all motherfucking know is for real. You know, we know. But, you know, I thought it was just like, you know, a party thing, like a social thing, you know, until I seen that, oh, this is not that. Oh, okay, no. It was the drugs are me, period. And she chose me. So, which was her decision. She could have chose the drugs. But it was a battle the whole 3 years. It definitely was a battle. Definitely.
She used the words.
Definitely wasn't something
She used the words, and I got it for her. That was the word she used.
she wanted to do.
Tiffany says, May, we seen this before. You setting the stage of Whitney being horrible to you before you snatched that truck.
Whitney was horrible to me. What the fuck are you talking about? Whitney was. The fuck y'all act like y'all didn't see the shit.
I think y'all were
I feel
horrible to
sorry
each
for whoever the
other.
fuck she get with, to be honest. It's hard being with a raging drunk. It's hard.
My whole thing is, if you were setting the stage, you could have just snatched the truck already. Period. That truck could have
I
been
don't need
yours.
to. I said I don't want to snatch the truck. Shit,
Yeah, no.
I just said that.
Yeah, I know, but she's making. Oh well, you're gonna snatch it. You could have been snatched that truck.
I'm gonna snatch that motherfucker right now if I want to, but I don't want
Exactly.
to. Well, not right now because I'm in Cali, but you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't want to take from her. I just fucking said that. I guess you idiots can't hear.
Hood Billy says it don't matter if it's one time or 50. An addict is an addict. No such thing as social crackhead. It takes two in a relationship, so
No,
you definitely.
there's definitely people that party and don't do drugs every day. I've seen it. And I don't give a fuck what you're talking about. Like I said, it is what it is. What happened happened. Period. No matter who get anybody drugs, it's up to you to do them. The fuck? The fuck? I never went and picked up not no drug for nobody. No, thank you. Only thing I've ever picked up for anybody was some Mary Jane. That's it, and that's all.
Rage and drunk. Well, people, here's the crazy part. People try to tell her when Whitney would join her lives and they still had not met yet, people would tell her, like, maybe she's an alcoholic. And maybe, of course, oh, no, she's not. Y'all are just haters.
Okay.
So when she got here, when she did get here, you know what I'm saying? She got high when she got here, and I got it for her. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
It
Wait,
is what
wait,
it is.
are you saying
I don't matter because everything else gets told. So I'm gonna keep it 100.
So
it don't matter.
Okay, you saying when she first got there, like
When she first got here,
It was my birthday, though.
it was her birthday, and she was already doing it prior to here. So
So I asked her, like, what can you
she
get
asked
grab
me,
it for me?
could you grab me something? It's my birthday. So I hit up somebody that I knew, which is not my godmother,
Yeah, that's what they say.
because my godmother doesn't know any coke dealers, period. But I know somebody to know somebody to know somebody, period. Everybody knows somebody.
You from the
You know what I'm saying? I'm from the hood, so I can whatever, you know?
Okay.
So I hit dude up and said, hey, can I get it? You know what I'm saying? And shoot that and got that. And then when I seen how she acted on it in person, I was like, hell no.
So right there, you said you called, said, "Can I get that?" So you got that, and so I mean, technically, you said you got it yourself, but now all of a sudden, you didn't do it.
We're not doing it. That's it. I said, you could pack your shit right now and go. You can leave. I don't want to be with nobody else that's on drugs. My bad. I should have never got it for you. You know what I'm saying? But you'll never have to worry about me getting it for you again. And that's that. Like, because I ain't never been with nobody who did coke. And I don't know how I make people act. I never been with nobody who did coke.
I thought Chosen did it, but I may be
Chosen
mistaken.
did meth.
Oh, meth and coke.
But I mean,
right? Okay.
she has done coke. Chosen has done coke, but I ain't never been with nobody who just did coke. Like, I guess Chosen did it, but she wasn't in my face when she did it. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
She came to me after she was already coming down with it. Like,
All right, let's see. We're at 31 minutes on this video. Let's see who we got. What we got. Yes. Clocking it, honey. All right, let's see.
Text because my phone put you on silent.
Oh.
Hold on.
Yep, I went and I was like, what?
Live.
No. I didn't. No. It was on silent. I just changed that shit right. Well, I don't give a fuck. For real.
I've been a fat girl. My stand that calling a fat person fat really don't hurt.
For real.
I've been a fat girl my whole life. Tell me something I don't know, bitch. Like what? Calling me fat ain't it. You know, it just shows you. But you're not skinny though. Like, you gotta be in fit. She gotta be fit and like, you know, really like taking care of her body to talk about anybody. You got a fucked up shape. You shaped like SpongeBob, bitch. What are we talking about? With love handles. Fucking mushroom.
By the way, they're talking about Tibby. They're talking about Chi Chi.
Stop talking about people. And your bitch ain't got no better shape. How about that? Looking like a goddamn Oompa Loompa. Fuck is we talking about? Can't talk about nobody. Fucking critter.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I missed the beginning. Hold on.
Shows you. But I don't know if they don't understand that calling a fat person fat really don't.
I had to help CJ today phone put you on silent. Yep, I went and I was warning. You can hear the group chat light up with CJ and us.
Yeah, I was like, I know they didn't make her not want to come on the motherfucking live.
No. I didn't. No. It was on silent. I just changed that shit. Well, I don't give a fuck.
I don't know if they don't like, you know, really like taking care of her body. Like SpongeBob, big fucking about that.
Oh Lord, not she
Fucking
called
critter.
her. She said Tibby's built bad, and so is her girl. She looks like SpongeBob. Built like SpongeBob.
I'll be damned if someone like Tibby take me off the internet. You know, it's just this stupid ass phone. I fixed it though.
Right,
Tibby
Victoria?
can't even take herself on the internet. Tibby only became somebody because she started talking about me. She been had a page forever.
Girl, maybe I know you didn't. I made her. Girl, I made Tibby, damn it. Don't give Tibby credit.
And was not popping. None of
For those in the back, I'm being sarcastic, just in case you didn't pick up on that.
these hoes was. Connie wasn't either.
Oh, God.
You know,
Maybe
then there was a
keep
moment in
saying
time where
that.
Connie was not liked on this internet at all.
Maybe you're full of shit. I've always had haters, but I've always had more people that liked me than the haters. Just because I had haters doesn't mean I wasn't liked. She always thinks she knows everything, but doesn't. So hilarious.
Connie was not popping at all. The only way these bitches ever get popping is if they talk shit about Maybach, period.
Yeah, I wasn't popping when I was viral on my own on every damn news outlet there was. That wasn't popping at all. And that was in real life. For my
And that's
accomplishments in real
facts.
life.
Jack.
Just crazy.
Buddha says, make it angry when it comes to fast food
Right,
orders,
Melinda.
jerk.
What?
Yeah, Buddha says, make it angry when it comes to fast food orders, jerk.
Oh. Was I angry? Or was that bitch tripping? Was you there, bitch? I don't think so.
Right, Kyla. She'll never see that. She'll never agree to that.
I sure did post that bitch. She was arguing with me over nothing. I'm like, damn, bitch, what you arguing with me for?
Oh, Timmy
Weirdo.
went out too today?
No, I'm talking about the fast food lady. That's what she talking about. A video I posted of fast food
Oh.
lady. I was recording her.
Well, Tibby said it to Maybay's face a bunch, but now she always blocks Tibby. She may not block Tibby from like the dark side in the comments, but she'll definitely block her on StreamYard so that she can't click the link and come on up. So Tibby has no issue saying
She was
that.
slamming my food around and
Right,
acting
Megan.
stupid, bro. She was weird. So I said, I'm putting this shit on TikTok. She was like, okay. And I'm like, that's how you act as a manager, bro? What's wrong with you?
Some people genuinely don't like their jobs.
She said, okay, do what you
You
need to
genuinely
do.
should go find another one.
Yeah,
Because,
for
bitch,
real.
I didn't give you the job. I didn't tell you to apply. If you don't like your job, find something else to do. Go play in traffic or something. The fuck? Shit weird. Yeah, bitch.
Disgusting. That's why her life will always have bad karma.
Bitch, the way I treated the lady was disgusting. The way she treated me, bitch. You don't know how she treated me before I pulled out that
Okay,
motherfucking
Tibby.
camera, bitch. The way I treated her was disgusting. Because
Right,
I said I
Megan?
was putting her ass on the internet. She was arguing with me, talking crazy to me and slamming my food around. Oh, okay. Pretty sure that's not how you're supposed to act as a fucking professional.
Oh my goodness.
Pretty sure.
Phoebe.
But hey, who's counting?
Oh God, who's counting? Here we go.
Buddha just want to be seen and want to argue with me today. That's all.
Girl, you didn't say nothing about numbers. And then you're going to say who's counting. Oh, just learn to use it right. I had hope because she used it right like a week ago. The last time I heard her say who's counting, they actually were talking about numbers. So I had a little bit of hope. But
Per usual.
that bubble bursted. Phoebe. Yes, cherry coke.
Tiffany
Oh,
says,
thank you,
same
Virginia.
predicament as you, huh?
That part, Melinda. As a
Ming
professional.
says, Buddha Z constantly in the comments talking down on me. Craziness to me. Yeah, they hear every day. Every time Dark Side on, they one of the top 5 people in here.
Wanting to be seen begging for attention. See
No,
me, head ass bitch.
No, I went viral for going to New York City during the very start of COVID. So it was like April 2020. I went live. I just did a live about when I arrived in New York. and I went viral, and that's what got picked up by like all the news agencies. And then the Washington Post did an article and like a digital thing that I was involved in. And then I started going viral, like millions of followers from like all my other content. I started doing like this kind of stuff, like reactions after that.
For real.
Oh yeah, and I did go
And
live. I did go viral doing my hair too, because I worked with Launge. I was an affiliate for Launge, so I went live on their page a few times, on my own page with them, like doing giveaways and stuff. And I went viral doing that. I almost forgot about that.
stay nowhere else. I'm
So
gonna be
yeah, I was
seen
doing my
here,
hair,
and I'm gonna be under a fake name, Buddha. No,
and
that ain't my name.
then I did viral with I went real viral with Dre McRae, Sister Wives. I had a few things about Mr. Beast that went viral. There's been a bunch. Swing Talk drama went viral a couple times, and just other news stories that I've covered or other creators I've covered. That's how you met me. I love that. Thank you.
Buddha says that's not the first time May treated a server horribly.
Well, thank you, May.
How you know that?
Oh, how did I treat her horribly?
Yeah, Laura. Right, Kelly? And Tracy don't say shit.
She act like she go out to eat with me and shit.
Tracy really is one that just really doesn't get involved. I mean, she may laugh in the background here and there, but Tracy's not all up in the comments talking shit every night. Like, she's just not involved like that. But she always wants to put Tracy down because she thinks that's a trigger for Tibby. Because for most studs, it's a trigger if you're going to talk about their woman, more so sometimes than it is a trigger to talk about them. So that's why she always goes after Tracy. Because in my opinion, she knows that's going to get to Tibby, or thinks that's going to get to Tibby. Because if she talks about Tibby's looks, Tibby's going to be like, well, whatever, you know. But talking about Tracy's looks, she thinks that's going to upset her more. So that's why Tracy just gets the stray because she's trying to really get to Tibby.
For real.
That's all that
Buddha, let
is.
me find out you in my pocket.
That's all that
And
is.
I'm going out to eat. Let me find out. Acting like I don't tip nobody. I don't do nothing good for them. Girl, shut up. You don't know me. You don't know my
Oh
struggle,
Lord.
bitch.
I guarantee you she's not the best tipper.
Uh-huh.
Just like that BBW dancer said that, they all got like pranced out in front of Maybay, and she was supposed to, you know, give them all this money, and they never saw the money. Oh, thank you, China. I appreciate that. I just don't know why she continues to lie about it. It's just strange. Like, even if I didn't ever go viral before, or nobody ever knew anything, like, for one, my channel is I've always done, well, for the most part, reactions. So I wasn't trying to go viral with my face, you know? That was the whole point of having a faceless channel.
At
Buddha
all.
said the only real thing about May is her terrible attitude.
I wouldn't doubt it,
What
Kyla.
about you? What about your terrible attitude?
Her live sucked. Yeah, this is it. This is tonight's live. I've been switching back and forth.
Free because she's famous. So you admit it,
I
she's
didn't
famous.
want anything. I didn't want anything for burrito. What the fuck is she talking about?
TikTok
Making
shop.
shit up, as she usually do.
Mary Jane.
I ain't asked for shit. The fuck are we talking about here?
She doesn't get involved. Dre McRae is a influencer who was she went viral a lot, but she was on like a bunch of herbs, and if FDA didn't approve it, she like wanted it even more. She was smuggling Xanax back from Mexico, and then her husband started having all these seizures, in my opinion, because he was taking too much of the kratom, and he started having these seizures. She wouldn't get him looked at. They didn't believe in Western medicine. Then all of a sudden, her husband allegedly tried to take himself out of the world, and his attempt did not go all the way through, but he was without oxygen for so long that he ended up being in a vegetable state. He lived for about a year after that, but whenever that attempt happened, everybody blamed her for it, thought she had something to do with it, and she kind of disappeared off the internet. So that's who Dre McRae is. She's back now. She took off a year, but she's back now, and she's got her kids involved doing content, and it's a mess still.
Oh,
It's still a mess for sure. I don't think she does as much of the kratom anymore because she used to do way too much. But she started eating a Dr. Sebi diet, and so they lost a bunch of weight. He didn't need to lose weight, but he ended up losing a bunch of weight too. She had them all.
Mary, you here?
She had her whole family on a very restrictive diet, like they couldn't eat. I mean, Dr. Sebi's restrictive diet, like there's literally like 10 things you can eat pretty much. It's insane. And so she lost a bunch of weight.
Just making sure.
hey, Jay.
But watching him have them seizures and she wouldn't take him to the hospital, that was awful.
Months downtown every day.
Oh, she went bald, did she?
Let me think about it.
Probably from
May
all that weight loss.
I did that table till 1 a.m. yesterday.
Girl, she's not listening to you. She likes you to run the live without her having to listen. Did she even see the super chat?
I'm here. Like I had shit.
My God.
Been a silent watcher for years. Well, I've been a silent watcher for years, but stay 100% with Maybay.
Yo.
So that was the it. Serena. Yeah, she's the like calm to the storm. They're yin and yang for sure. She's a Scorpio. Oh, for
Right,
sure,
y'all. I'm gonna get
Kyla.
up off of here. I love y'all. God bless y'all. And see y'all later.
Oh, that was the end of that. Well, a lot of people think that her son, Dre McCrae's son, that he wears eyeshadow, and he has Villalago on his eye, like on his eyelids. So a lot of people think that, but the way she literally has like her son, he is like taken over the man of the house type thing. Like she gives him massages and red light therapy and like all kinds of strange things. I get loving your son and loving your kids and pampering your kids and stuff like that, but oof. Yeah, I did. I covered Dre McCrae. Yep. Yeah, Virginia. I had several videos about Dre that went like millions and millions. I don't have the one page. I don't have the one page that I did most of the Dre McCrae stuff on. It's no longer on Facebook. Some of the videos are on my OG Feminine and Fierce page, but they're not the ones. I don't think some of them might have some numbers on them, but the main page I did on Facebook's gone. And then I did some on TikTok, but most of my TikTok was like Swing Talk and Sister Wives. Oh, this is today. Hold on. This is today's. Today's was bad. Hold on.
Outlaw says,
Oh, I see Hood Billy over there. I see y'all over there last night. This is from last night, guys. This one is. I was kind of skipping back and forth between tonight and last night.
thought you weren't going to talk bad about Whitney. I hope she goes live soon and tells your shit.
Because it was boring over there tonight.
Tell it about and what could she possibly tell? She ain't already dead. Maybe has a man. Maybe it's poly. Maybe fuck bitches. Ooh.
Yeah, you have Virginia.
Okay. What else did maybe do? Oh, maybe cooked for me all the time. Maybe she made sure I had everything I needed. Oh, what about everything? What about anything good? Well, we're not gonna say that, huh? Like, what? I don't give a fuck. I'm not bashing her still. I'm telling what's already been told. This is already known. This is nothing new. I don't like what she's doing, period. And I don't agree with it. And I said what I said. Do I want her to do good? Yes. Do I hope that she does the best she possibly motherfucking can in life? Absolutely. Wish her the best. And if that's bashing her, then oh well.
It's never bashing when Maybay does it. Only when Whitney does. Only when Whitney talks about her experience and her marriage,
Ashley says,
it's bashing.
if you aren't a prostitute, then why are you advertising your
Oh yeah,
vagina? You have
Gigi.
several pics up of your vagina. You're a liar, flat out.
I absolutely don't anymore. I did have, but I don't anymore. Thank you. Have a good day. I've been had them on Twitter and on OnlyFans though. What are we talking about? It's still advertisement, right? It's still on the platform, right? Oh, you're late. I've been doing adult stuff, entertainment. What's new?
Sugar Baby says, we seen you act crazy chasing Whitney early morning to a coffee shop. You mad because she got a new girlfriend. Admit it, May.
You saw me chase her to a coffee shop. You didn't see me chase her nowhere, honestly. You saw me pull up.
In a car, maybe. Yes, we know you weren't running after the vehicle and chasing her. I think that's a given. You followed her in a car and then jumped up.
You didn't see me.
Oh, but either way, maybe always try to make it sound like Whitney jumped when she got to the coffee shop and was like, she saw me coming. Whitney jumped in the driveway, not at the coffee shop.
Chase her
That was another false narrative that maybe tried to make it look like, oh my God, Whitney's playing games. She saw me pull up and then jumped like she was so scared.
anywhere. Not when she was 100 feet away from the house. I didn't have to chase her.
Evo,
What are we talking about here?
150 feet from the
Girl,
house.
please. And yeah,
Yeah,
you
beloved,
saw
right?
me pull up and open the car door.
Right, Melinda.
That's what you saw. So, and y'all act like y'all didn't see Whitney ever do shit to me. Never. But all I did was pull up and say
Oh
something to
my
her.
God.
I didn't
See,
hit her. I didn't
everything is a competition. Every time Maybe gets called out for anything, it's always, well, what about this person? What about this person? Even when somebody calls her out for begging, well, all the creators do it. What about this person? Why is Connie going to do this and I don't? Why is Tibby going to say this, but I don't? Like, Jesus, it's not always a comparison.
smack her. I didn't do
Like, come
anything.
on.
I just talked to her. Oh my God. Oh, it's my fucking wife. If I wanted to pull up on her, I could pull up on her. What the fuck are we talking about here? Are you bitches delusional or dumb or both? Double D.
Oh, jeez. Now everybody's dumb and delusional.
That was, okay. Miss Love says she stay lying.
What I'm lying about now? Yep.
So much,
Matter of fact,
C-Little.
you're right. I stay lying. Everything I say is a lie. Everything everybody else says is the truth. Nobody else is a liar.
Oh, yeah,
You're right.
Laura. However it is, she needs to switch it up to make her narrative, whatever point she's trying to prove,
Maria says, hi, maybe.
that's what she does. Hey, Charity.
You're absolutely correct. Only Meme lies.
Jalen says, she don't want you, though. And if someone has
I
someone new
don't
with
want
her,
her. Fuck. I don't recall saying that.
and she don't want to be with you, then no, you have no right to pull up on her nowhere.
What are you talking about? We were still living together when I pulled up on her. What? And she didn't want me, but then the next week she wanted me and stopped the divorce. Knock it off. Shut up. That doesn't even make sense. She wasn't doing shit but putting on a show for y'all. As it does all.
Miss Love says, Why is she not answering the Chosen question? You bought Chosen the cans. They're talking about Chosen and some paint cans. You bought Chosen some paint cans. I don't know what that means.
I didn't buy Chosen
Uh,
paint cans.
it
Chosen bought our
depends.
own goddamn cans.
Kevin, it depends where you're at. Some places sell kratom, some don't. Some smoke shops sell it. Sometimes they sell it even if it's illegal in the state. It just depends. It's definitely not FDA approved, that's for sure.
Oh, Chosen was a puffer.
And they weren't paint cans. Yeah, she used to huff computer cleaner.
Oh,
Mm.
speaking of cleaner, have you guys seen the lady? She just came back. Oh, I'm gonna get her name wrong, damn it. See here. Heather. Her name's Heather. She's a streamer and she is way out there. She definitely, if she's faking it, I will be shocked. But she's been out for years and years. She got her kids taken away from her. I believe she may be pregnant at this point. But does anybody remember, anybody ever watched a Heather Gillespie? Anybody? She just came back. So she's doing streaming again. But she literally thinks that she's living in the Truman Show. And she did escorting and she was a 304. And I mean, she had her kids involved in crazy shit. And I think the last night her kids ever stayed with her, she thought a man was breaking into the house and she was like, had a damn lamp out the window and her husband ended up never letting the kids stay there again, I don't think. You remember her? She's back. She's kind of like Letitia in a way, but she's now going live again. And she thinks that she's living in the Truman Show and that she has sponsors, is what she calls them, which is people that send her money. But she'll ask the sponsors, like, where is my house? Where's my car? Like, you're supposed to be helping me out. I mean, she really believes this stuff. She thinks people will come in and like take her boyfriend and replace him with someone else. Like she's in pure blown psychosis right now. And I don't know why people are not 5150ing her. Like she's in full blown psychosis. 100%. Margie, I didn't see your question. What was your question? Hold on, let me see if I can find it. I don't miss your questions on purpose. It's just a lot of comments. Let's see. What did Margie say? Let's see. What's kratom? Kratom is an herb. So kratom is an herb that it's like a leaf. You can use the leaf or whatever, but it's an herb that mimics, there's different strains of it, but it mimics like an opioid or like a pain medicine. And people use it thinking that because it's an herb or it's a leaf that it's not addictive, but you can have some of the same. Now, of course, everyone's different, but most people will experience the same type of opioid withdrawals when they stop trying to take it. Um, oh, I missed some gifts. My bad. You guys know I just start talking. Let's see. Shout out to Lindsay for the gold coin and the star. Shout out to Linda for the flower. Lindsay for the thumbs up. Chi Chi for the laughing disco. Shout out to Franny for the 6-7. Shout out to Mighty Venus for the star. Shout out to Lotta for the floating heart and Lakita for the sparkles. Shout out to Tibby. Shout out to Chi Chi for the super chat. She said, how in the world was Whitney ever attracted to this butch dude? Ain't no way she was trying to talk over Whitney by talking loud as hell. Mm-mm. Got that one. I got Snow White. I got Marissa and Chrissy and Ona. Also found out Juju gave her money. Okay, I got that one. All right. I think I got everybody. If I missed you, I did not do it on purpose. Thank you guys so much for all the gifts. The DMV, they probably mean the DMV is like where Virginia, Maryland, and the DC area connects. That's DMV.
She didn't huff paint. She huffed computer cleaner.
Oh, anyway, the reason that I brought that up is because she does the cans. Like they were talking about computer cleaner. Heather is a huffer. They call her Hufflepuff or something. But yeah, she huffs cans and does all kinds of stuff as well. Yeah, well, I think kratom's always been bad, even when people were saying it was the greatest thing ever. Like something cannot possibly get you out of withdrawal from opioids or opiates. It can't possibly get you out of withdrawal unless it's hitting those same receptors on your brain. And if it's hitting the same receptors, then you're going to experience the same thing if you stop taking it. So a lot of people thought it was like the miracle to get off of like pain medication, not realizing they were just getting addicted to something else. People, I think what it is, people are finally seeing K for what it actually is. That's a different person, beloved. That is a different Heather. This Heather Gillespie is like she's tinier than that Heather. She's like smaller in stature is the best way to describe it. All her exes were on intervention. But yeah, this Heather Gillespie does the she does the duster. Like you can hear it in her voice when she does it. It's crazy. Yeah, Matthew Perry died from ketamine. The ketamine queen actually went to jail because of her selling it to him.
I don't know which one's worse, but yeah. I didn't buy it for her either.
Sugar
My
baby
own
said.
goddamn cans.
Sugar baby says you said you bought Whitney Coca-Cola when she first came.
Oh, we heard this part.
Okay. I didn't pay for it. I didn't go get it. None of that.
Oh, yeah.
Whitney paid for it herself.
Oh, Whitney paid for it
And
herself.
I didn't pick it up. Somebody else did.
Oh,
So
she didn't pick it up.
it is what it is.
I mean, she clearly said that she called him up and told him, and then she went and got it. But okay. Yes, oh my God, Megan, you can tell.
Jersey X, May, did you buy the snow for Whitney or
I will show a little clip of her in a little bit.
did you just know the plug?
I just need a plug.
Oh, she just knew the plug.
I still know the plug. I know a couple plugs.
Okay, I'm going to end that here because I didn't realize that we've been on here for 3 hours and 15 minutes. I'm going to find a little clip of Heather, and then I think Tibby's going to go live. Is Chi Chi still in here? Which we still have more to go over, but I'll finish it on tomorrow because maybe you guys know maybe doesn't go live on Sundays. Yeah, ketamine can be, I will say ketamine can be a wonder drug if used correctly, and not overused or if you don't become addicted to it, but it's a slippery slope for sure. And she is a hot mess. Let me see if, let's see if I can find just some, because they had like some clips. On that. Oh, is she from Love After Lockup? I didn't realize that. Somebody said on here that she's from Love After Lockup. Huh. I don't know if that's right because again, I don't know, but that would explain a lot if she is. I'm just looking. I can't see your comments at the moment. I'm trying to find this. All right, let me look on. I might have saved it. I mean, there's like body cam footage out of her. There's all kinds of stuff. It's crazy. I didn't. I thought I saved it under my account, so we'll see. Yeah, there it is. Okay, let's pull this up. Okay. All right. This is crazy. Yeah, oh, okay. I did not know. I did not put that I did not put those pieces together. Okay. See, I didn't remember that she was from I just remember her like crazy crash outs and stuff.
What up? Hi guys. Hello. Hi. Hello. What up, boo? Hi. It's me, Coco Chanel YSL, Heather, Coco Senza, Heather Gillespie.
You guys are going to be so inhumane that you don't even put a roof over our head. It would be great if we could have money for a storage locker.
I would like to blow them all off of the face of the planet with an explosive note.
Fake fucking Xavier that acts like a 2-year-old and throws tantrums is back. Who also wears pearls in their hair. I want to remove them for life. And they take out the Xavier that treats me like the queen of the world and put this double the size person in his space. There are a couple of words I struggle with. It's so weird. One is hot dog. They're waking me up at like every hour to hour and a half.
It's always a Tesla that's chasing me 100 miles an hour down the expressway or Lakeshore Drive.
So what's going on? Am I boxed in again? Am I tech boxed in again? Did they kill all of my sponsors? What the fuck is going on? So they go down the line one by one, impersonating my friends and family. We're hoping one of my sponsors surprises us at the birth and literally hands us keys to an apartment that's fully furnished. They're quoting me into the $50 million range for everything that's taken place. So I have been asking Xavier to put his leggings on now for about 45 minutes, and he finally got them on. Show him. He says that he took some sort of stimulant that he never took before and that's what made him last so long. These sponsors wanted to send me money to go shopping. Now would be the time. No one sent any money. So this is what we call hater shit. There is no better term.
Thinking about that guy who was watching us with the binoculars last night.
Okay, there was a guy watching us with binoculars last night at Panda Express. No, I have more than a bachelor's degree, but Xavier doesn't have a high school diploma yet.
Sponsors, I don't know where you're at. I don't know why you're playing games again.
They're trapping me with a bunch of emotionally unevolved and emotionally incapable. You guys suck. This is the worst ever. People who say things in the comments are eligible for RICO charges.
If I do not have people donating and sponsoring, I do not have money.
I really am hungry.
I got you something.
But I told you I don't want that. The last time you got it from there, Xavier, there were literal bugs in there the last. And no one also sent us snack money.
Okay. Yeah, she always wants a lawsuit immediately, and but I had no idea that she was on. Was she like this on Love After Lockup? Was she this like paranoid? And she is completely in psychosis, in my opinion. All right, this is her yesterday. Yes, she is back. Lisa, at the beginning of this live, I went over the new Queen Op stuff. Kind of, but not as bad. I was going to say, I don't know how they didn't know on TV that there was something up with her. She was muted for a long time, but.
You know, I've said it a million times.
So this is her yesterday, or yeah, 5/1. Well, technically 2 days ago.
My team and the people who I interact with, we don't believe in setting people up to fail. We believe in teaching people exactly what the expectation is without question, without any, without having to wonder, and then coaching the person until they're able to deliver on that expectation. I feel like a lot of these other teams have been concerned with only, capitalizing off of people who are already being harmed and who are already being exploited. There is no reason why I should be in competition with a trans male, so a male with a dick, no uterus, who wants to steal my makeup contract from me because he wants to feel pretty. I want to fucking feel pretty too. I've also given birth to 4 children. What the fuck? I want to do my makeup contract myself. No, I don't want to hire a trans because he feels ugly and wants to feel pretty. What the fuck? Like, great, go and fucking feel pretty. Not at my expense. I've also been raped, robbed, beaten, abused, locked outside, separated from my children. So yeah, me too. I want to fucking feel pretty too. The fuck?
I don't know what she's talking about fighting a trans man for a contract. She wants the government. She slept in a tent for a while. She was in a tent while she was pregnant. But she wants them to hand her over a place to live and everything. And it's just,
And no, I'm not a man and I'm not a trans. I'm a straight heterosexual female with a uterus where I grew at least 4 humans. Okay? Shit. I mean, it's absolutely obscene. It's ridiculous. And as I've said a million times, the fact that I've reported it to local authorities and national authorities so many times, as well as the general public, as well as my sponsor group, as well as my immediate family and friend group, as well as NBC, ABC, NBC is 5, ABC is 7.
so she thinks that they continually will like clone people and have people come in as her friends and family. Like if they disagree with her, then she will say like, this isn't my friend or family. Like they've replaced them with someone. She does it with her man. Every time they fight, she says they've replaced him with someone.
2, which is CBS. And for that, I have even more reason to believe that solutions should be on the horizon. And by solutions, I mean, get rid of all these fucking disgusting tents all around Wilson, all around Lakeshore Drive. That shit is ugly. It's an eyesore. People are living filthy. You cannot possibly be clean if you are having
But yet she was just living in a tent.
a tent pitched in a fucking field of grass. How on earth could you be clean? It's rained every day for the last week. When Xavier and I were pregnant, when I was pregnant, living in Belmont Harbor in a tent when they were refusing a shelter, every single time it ran, Xavier would wheelchair me with a huge basket of all our blankets, clothes.
When they were refusing me shelter. Now, what she is saying is that she has a 2-year lease, okay? Let me see if I can find this. She has a 2-year lease, and she's been paying her rent, but they won't accept her rent, which the only thing I can think of is that it's because of the neighbors and the people complaining because they're always yelling and screaming. Like if you have enough complaints, I could see an apartment complex being like, yeah, we don't even want your money. We just want you out of here. So maybe that's what's happened. But oh yeah, here's one of the videos. Here's one of the videos from her neighbor. Like she cusses her neighbor out and says that she wants him to DIE and all kinds of crazy stuff.
We haven't did. They no longer give a shit, and I can show the video. I want to apologize. First off, I let everybody believe the neighbor was a female to...
No, Xavier.
It's no wonder she's getting kicked out.
Pick up the trash immediately. Do you not see that I have papers? Okay, so do it immediately. Is someone raping you in this building? Is someone sexually assaulting you in this building? Is there sexual assault occurring in this building? Yes or no?
No. It's all in your head.
I was asking my husband. So thank you. No, and for the record, for anyone recording, I do not consent to this. This is my home. I legally inhabit.
No, it's not.
Heather Gillespie.
You guys will be living in a tent again pretty soon.
You are a 40-year-old man who is in my home being incredibly disrespectful and rude, so don't tell me what to say. I start work at 9 a.m. This is not the Jerry fucking Springer show. Get a hobby and let it not include being disrespectful to me in my own home. Pick up your bag and move your way to the lobby. Thank you very much.
That's her baby daddy she's talking to.
9:02, and it's a photo enforced ticket after 9 a.m. and my schedule block started at 9 a.m.
No, you're banned from your job.
So do you want to stay here? Because I'm leaving.
I'm not gonna stay here because
Pick up the trash. I don't give a fuck about that dick sucking piece of shit. Pick up the garbage and get the fuck out of my building.
you guys are garbage.
Yep. You haven't seen shit yet.
Oh, I have.
Wait till you see my replacement. Let's go now.
What, the imposter? The fake Xavier?
It's like you're recording someone who's on stage for a living.
Yeah.
So that's fine. Pick up this garbage and let's go immediately. I need to leave.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine this being your neighbor all the time? Like, he allegedly was sending videos to the T pages and didn't want to be, they were saying he was a female because he didn't want them to know who he was. He's to the point now where he doesn't give a shit. He's out there talking shit back to her because he says it's every day he wakes up with her screaming, beating on the doors, like being a nuisance every day. There's no way.
Yes, I'd like to push charges against literally everyone involved. And I've neither consented to this, nor is this a film or a major production or some sort of reality show. This is
You sure treat your life like a reality show?
I don't even know what to call this. Harassment, assault, sexual assault.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you're being assaulted. Sure.
Whatever you'd like to refer to it as.
Sure.
This person, if no one who loves him, heckling from behind a closed door.
Sure.
Put that back into the trash. I cannot believe you did that. Okay, I already have arrived, so we need to leave.
I can't believe they've been together for all these years and he puts up with it. I mean, she just stands there and watches him do all this shit, just berates him the whole time.
Sorry about that, ma'am. Have a great day. Thank you.
They'll be gone within a month, living in a tent again, huffing air duster.
She does, Hood Billy.
Please get your things and move to the other side of the door. I don't like to be surrounded by these things. Like I said, I don't like to be in a company closer. So you take yourself and move to the other side of the door. Thank you.
See you later, freaks. Can't wait till the 1st.
She got evicted.
Photo enforced.
Crazy. I saw another one where she told him to DIE. So like he has done this a few times now and like let it be known that it's him. But yeah, she got evicted. So this is like I guess she got evicted on May 1st, either a year or two ago. Now she's been evicted now on May 1st. So they kicked her out and she just couldn't understand why they were evicting her for no reason because she had a 2-year lease till May 2027 or something like that. And she just couldn't, it was all, a government conspiracy that kicked her out of her place and stole her apartment. And no, they got tired of your ass. They didn't care if you paid the rent or not. They just wanted you out of there. I'm sure if he's got to the point where he's now recording her and not caring that she knows he's the one recording, I'm sure he's been telling, I'm sure the neighbors have been reporting her. Like, there's no way. I mean, and again, mental illness is a bitch. If obviously she huffs cans, she talks about doing Kokiana. So she definitely is doing rugs. And I think the combination of rugs and she said she was diagnosed with paranoid personality something. So you combine those rugs, especially stimulants and some of these mental illnesses, and it's an episode for disaster, especially psychosis. And if you watch her latest videos, now she's always been a little off, but she's like at the dangerous level right now where what happens when she thinks they've quote unquote replaced Xavier and she goes and starts being violent against him. I mean, clearly that's why she lost her kids. I think she had 2 at the time whenever she thought somebody was breaking in and she was like swinging a lamp out the window and like scaring the kids to death. And then her I guess it was the dad, I think it was her ex-husband. He was like, yeah, I think that was the last time they stayed there, but you just never know. Yeah, madam. She's talked about the duster. She's talked about the Kokiana. She's talked about this stuff. So, in my opinion, if she's talked about those things, who's to say she's not on more than that? And at this point, you know what? As crazy as it sounds, people can get they can get into psychosis so bad that they can even stop using, and they're still that far out there because they have had that mental break. Um, and it sometimes takes medication and different things to get them out of that psychosis. Um, her name is Heather Gillespie. I didn't know until tonight she was on Love After Lockup. I just always seen some of her videos, and I mean, clearly you could tell she's in, especially her recent videos. I mean, even more so, like she's in a dangerous level. I don't know if she doesn't have anybody I don't know if she's, her family's around or what the deal is, but somebody needs to sign her in for a 5150. I mean, they may only keep her for 72 hours, but the way she's talking and the way she thinks, she calls them her sponsors, and she says they show up and give her, apartments and this and that. And she was going in to have the baby, and she was like, yeah, they're going to show up and give me an apartment and a car. And it's just, she's out there. She was giving, oh, she was. I'm thinking maybe she has graduated onto talking to Beth, if you get what I'm saying. I'm trying not to say it, but I'm wondering if she's went on to crystals, like her chakras. She got some crystals going on in there, if you know what I mean. Maybe not. Maybe it's just the mental health and the other drugs. I mean, dusters will make it really fucks with your brain. When they're huffing that duster stuff, it can really it can put holes in your brain and stuff. So, I mean, it could just be a combination of all of it. She definitely needs her cuckoo put back in the clock. Yeah, she definitely needs help, and she needs medication because the more paranoid she gets, and she truly believes that she's in the Truman Show. Like, she believes that things are curated for her, and that situations are curated, and that everybody's in on it, and like these things are set up for her life. And oh, she also thinks, this was another wild one, she thinks that she was put out here because of the Black Lives Matter movement. Let me see if I get this right, because I don't want to mistake what she said. But she basically said because of the Black Lives Matter movement, that they plucked her out to show how a white cis female, basically, can struggle and not have money to eat and not do this. She had a big rant on this. I'll have to try to find this where she rants about this Black Lives Matter movement. But basically, they tried to pluck this, in her words, basically like a privileged white chick, and make her go through all this adversity and all these things as some kind of like production for Black Lives Matter or something. I mean, she says the N word. She's one of those. So yeah. Mm. Took over your devices. Hey, sissy. Yeah, I'm glad that her children are out of the mess as well. Yeah. Nurse to nurse, just saying. I love that. Yeah, Serena, she made a big stance about that. It was just crazy. I was just literally mouth open, like jaw just there on the floor watching her talk about this. Like, what is she saying right now? Like, is she serious? I actually know someone that knows her, and this is really how she is. She's not doing this for social. Yeah, that I didn't think she was, madams, and that's why when people try to say, I've seen people try to say on the internet, like, "Oh, it's a skit," which at this time I did not know until tonight that she was on Love After Lockup. But I've seen places in the internet where people try to say that she's like playing along or this is a skit, and when I watch her, I do not see skit at all. I see someone who is in active psychosis. 100%. Right now, her recent videos, active psychosis, 110%. And it's dangerous, very dangerous, especially for those around her. That's why I'm so glad in this case that they did take the children, because when someone believes that people are being replaced and that she's living in this Truman Show where things are being curated and they can't tell reality from fantasy and they have no grip on reality, that is it's dangerous for anybody, even herself, but it's most dangerous for children because they start hearing voices or they think their child is someone else. And then that's how things have happened to children, you know. And I'm just glad she's not there, or none of them are there, I should say. Because I know she has 4 children total. She talks about the little girl, I think Viviana, and then she has a little boy, and she talks about like they won't, at one point, they weren't letting any of the phone calls go through to the kids. They weren't letting anything, you know, she wasn't allowed to even have communication because she would get on the phone and talk about these paranoid delusions to these little kids that don't even understand. They can barely carry a conversation at their age, let alone to know what the hell she's talking about. You know? Yeah, China, it's crazy. The kids used to sneak and see her. Oh, the older ones. She's got older kids. She does, madam. She does. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go see what she did on Love After Lockup. I hope you guys enjoyed this weekend update. And I will see you guys for Sunday Fun Day. Tibby said she was going to go live. I know Marissa said she was thinking about going live. So I would assume one of them is going to go live, one or the other. Chi Chi, are you in here still? She doesn't have any kids around her, Colette. Her kids are in a safe space. Let's see. Let me see. I'm trying to see if Tibby's going live. Let's see. Yeah. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm just texting Tibby to see if she's going live. I know Marissa had talked about it too, so I don't know. I think somebody is going live. Or she'd meet them at the park. Chi Chi, answer me. Okay, Tibby said she's going live, so I will see you guys over there, and I'm going to try to get a few of these clips to see how she acted on Love After Lockup. I hope you guys have a good night, and I'll see you over at Chi Chi's. For those of you who follow the Malarkey, bye. Yes, Hose Over Bros. Congratulations. I know that feeling all too well. Congratulations on passing your NCLEX. That's what's up. Now you can say, I'm a nurse, ho. I wear scrubs, bitch. Which you can say that anyway, but now you're official, not a registered nurse. Yes. I know that feeling all too well. So does Chi Chi. That's a good feeling. I know you're on cloud 9 right now. I did the little trick with registering and I tried to register and it didn't let me register. And I was like, oh, I passed. But you know, you still got to wait. Yay. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations, Hose Over Bros. For those of you who follow the Malarkey, bye. Go celebrate. Congratulations becoming an RN. That's amazing. Now get out and celebrate.